Hello. Hang on real quick. Let me lower the volume real quick. There we go.
Ah.
And let me raise the volume of the output.
Ba-ba.
There we go. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Switch to just chatting. There
Okay.
we go. There we go. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Oh shoot, hang on. Wait, hold on. Why is Fugi not working?
Uh-oh.
I swear. So let me see here real quick. Let me do Fugi. But yeah, so there was a lot that dropped yesterday, wasn't there?
Oh, it was crazy. My comment section was immediately like, "Why didn't you make a video on it?" I'm like, "Dude, they announced it at like 10 o'clock at night. I work 10 hours a day. What do you want from me?"
Well, and it's not just like Zoids as well, but it's also Transformers because they dropped some shit that I was not expecting.
Yeah,
Also,
I saw a few like stuff. I mean, my feed's almost all Zoids, but yeah, I saw some stuff in the background.
also, hang on. Can you send me a like a little PNG? Fugi's just being a dick right now.
Sure. Let me. I think I have. Let me.
I wanted to stream.
Where
I wanted to stream yesterday, but I felt really, really fucking sick after like hanging out with my family. Oh no, it was bad. Like my stomach had like a knot in it like all evening.
Oh no. Did you want 2 PNGs or just
one? Also, let me look at chat here real quick. Hey, let's see here. Hey, Zeta. Hi, Lumi. Hi, Late. How y'all doing? Hi, Ulfbird. How you doing? Thank you for redeeming your park entrances. Hi, Lilac. How are we all doing today? Oh yeah, there was also Subnautica too.
Oh, wait, Subnautica got stuff?
Yeah, Subnautica just announced their sequel early access.
Oh, cool.
Have you ever played Subnautica?
No, but I really wanted to, but until recently I did not have a means to do it.
It is
because my computer was so garbage.
Oh no, it's like legitimately fun as hell. I personally really love it. The Leviathans are fucking terrifying.
Let's see.
Oh wait, hang on.
Here you go. I just got this one, so we can use this one.
That's fine. I mean, like, anyone will do. Yeah, because right now, Fugi is just being an absolute ginormous pain in the ass.
It's weird. Wasn't it doing that last time you streamed too?
It was. For some reason, I have to like re-verify Fugi.
Huh.
So it is what it is. And also, I love the image that you sent me. It's super adorable.
Yeah, it's gonna. I've been gathering new artwork because I told you my debut is soon, but it might be pushed back a little bit.
I mean, like, that's, hey, as long as you got your model going and you got that.
Well, that's
going,
the problem. The model's not ready yet.
Well, yeah, but at least it's being made and it's it's ready to go ish. So it's okay. Like, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me.
Yeah, that's the. Oh, the background's still on it. All right. Well, let me fix that too.
There we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. And so, also, sorry if I'm like all over the place. It's just mentally, I have not been all here today at all.
Oh, that's not right.
I'm a little scatterbrained just because I'm still kind of getting over my weird virus that I had.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get you a transparent version of that.
No, it's fine. But yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself real quick. For those who don't know.
Hello, everybody. I'm Phobos. I'm affectionately known as the Zoids guy. I stream. I make Zoids content, and videos, lore, model kits, all that stuff. And I've got a giant Zoids diorama room that I was working on today, actually.
Yeah, you show me like the Forerunner beacons that you got, and they look really, really good.
Yeah, the red and blue bases from Ragnarok/Valhalla. They're all now fully, well, there's one piece missing, but they're like 95% completely 3D printed, painted, glued together, lights, everything.
That is
everybody's
crazy.
Got a home. Yep. So tomorrow, expect a new red versus blue Zoids video.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. I'm not gonna lie, I always love seeing like your Zoids videos.
Yeah, and now that I've got the bases, I'm feeling a lot because I was really trying to like not emphasize the fact that the diorama had like the red team was basically homeless and the blue team had like half a base. I was really trying to not draw attention to that fact, but now that they're both there, I can be like, oh look, wide panning shots, all the fun stuff.
I mean, like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, that sounds about right for the red team.
Yeah, I was also debating with. I'm gonna probably bring them home because I wanted to weather and damage them with my partner, and we were debating which base should be more trash, the red team or the blue team.
Oh,
and
red
I think
team.
we settled on blue team.
I was gonna say
We
red
settled
team
on
just
blue
because
team
of. Well, because red team, you have people like Griff,
yes,
who is.
you do, but the red team also has Lopez.
Yeah, but you also have Griff
And
and,
the
you
blue
have
team has
Sarge.
You do, I say, but blue team has nobody like Lopez. I think until they got Wash in Carolina, there wasn't anybody actively fixing anything ever.
No,
We have a
that's
new guest
true.
in the
Also,
park.
Zombie,
Please,
thank
enjoy
you
your
so much
stay.
for becoming a. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, just Zom. My bad. Zom, thank you so much for becoming a park guest. Thank you. How are you doing today?
There we go. I fixed it. I sent you the transparent version.
Oh no, like what we
Took
got
me a
right here
minute.
is fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to take up your pretty background, which I'm not totally jealous of.
I mean, like, if you want, I can give you the person who actually made my background.
I'd love that. I mean, I'm gonna make my own because I'm completely broke, but yeah, I'd love to have one in the works I could use later.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Danny's here.
Wait, who?
Danny's here. Yay.
Oh, I was gonna say friend of yours or.
Yes. He's
Okay,
a zombie femboy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because so I was looking at all of this news and all that kind of stuff, and I was like, you know what? I want to, talk about all the Zoid stuff with one of my very close friends here in the VTubing scene, which is Phobos here. So I thought, why not just bring you on and talk about this kind of shit?
I am not. Well, actually, I am stinky. That's true, Danny. I just got off work. I worked all day out in the sun. I will shower after stream. I'm not gonna stay stinky.
Oh God, you took up the entire screen.
I
There
did.
we go. There we go. Much better. Yeah, so I think the one that actually surprised me most in terms of Zoid news is the Kotobukiya Shield Liger 2.0. And also the Zinogre. I mean, like, Zinogre,
Yes, there's two versions.
Yes. Do you know the history behind the two versions of Zinogre?
My roommate told me that there's basically elemental variants between the two.
Yes, kinda. So what it is that it is a subspecies.
Yeah.
It's
And it seems like, aside from the D-Style line, we got announcements for 5 active Zoids lines. We got products and everything announced.
Oh, it is crazy.
But they're already getting stuff.
Like, it is genuinely crazy about just how many Zoid things just came out, like, all at the same time. Like, the one thing that I'm kind of surprised was the Shield Liger 2.0.
I was genuinely not expecting Kotobukiya to start redoing some of their old Zoids.
Which also, hang on, let me share the screen real quick.
I am very glad they did because, it's kind of my job to promote all this stuff now. But no, I always have to warn people, like, there's 6 active Zoids lines, yes, but like the HMMs, the older ones are janky. The first gen HMM Zoids, like the Shield Liger, janky. They need a ton of glue. They need clear nail polish to keep the joints tight. They're not nearly as well designed as the new stuff.
Here's what I did with my Blade Liger and Shield Liger. I actually like omitted a couple of pieces, and I actually found out that it works a lot better if you just throw away the little brackets for the belly gun. You know what I'm talking about? You know,
the little
those two
like,
little struts. You know, those two little struts
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
that connect the gun to like the waist.
Yeah.
And then also omitting the nape tubes on the blade liger.
Yeah, those are like, it's
They're
such a good
not
idea, but like
necessary.
they don't work.
It's just detail for the sake of detail.
I think it would have worked if there was like a fat plunger or nail head end on them, and there was a little like smaller part on the end, so like they wouldn't pop out. They would just be
exactly.
But they do. They just constantly pop out and put them back in.
But also, before we go into
they're too short. And they don't fit.
Say what?
They're just too short, and they don't. Since there's two of them and they're rubber, you constantly have to fight it every time you put the head back up, and it's dumb.
Yeah, no, that's why I got rid of them. And honestly, it actually improves the articulation a little bit more.
It does, yeah.
But also, since I want to go over these two because I'm really excited for one of them, and I'm kind of pissed at the other one.
Okay.
So before we go over the Zoid stuff, I want to go over the Gundams. Because there are a couple of Gundam kits that were just...
What am I looking at?
Okay, so let me show chat. So this is basically the two main villain mobile suits from After War Gundam X. So what we're looking at here is the Gundam Versago and the Ashatron Gundam.
I see.
So Versago, so these two I've actually been like really excited for a long time. Basically, the Versago is like the weird love child of the Shenlong and the Epion.
I was about to say, this thing is just Epion kit bash fodder.
So what it is that these are piloted by the Frost brothers. They are kind of like the semi-main antagonists of Gundam X. The older Frost brother, he pilots the Versago, which is the red one. And then the younger brother pilots the Ashatron. Or Asteron. There we go, Asteron. And so what's kind of cool about the Asteron is that it also has a mobile armor mode.
Oh, yeah?
So mobile armor modes are basically like a secondary mode for Gundams where they can go a little bit faster. It's basically a vehicle mode.
Yeah.
And in the show, the Versago can actually ride on it. So it's kind of silly, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Now,
I can't really say it's too silly since some of the announcements we got for Zoids are literally in the Fusers line. So I'm like, that's fine. I'm on board for some silly.
Oh yeah, and then the Versago, it actually got a mid-season upgraded form with what is known as the Chest Breaker Versago.
Oh yeah?
Basically, what it is that so the little jewels on the chest here would be replaced with, I believe it's 2 megaparticle beam cannons. Ooh. And then the midsection here would open up to almost look like almost like a quasi demon mouth, and it would have another megaparticle cannon.
All right then.
So megaparticle.
Doesn't that just make it? Wouldn't that make it less of a Gundam and more of a Gurren Lagann suit? It's just got eye beams and a mouth in the chest.
I mean, kinda, sorta. So, and then also the wings are different on the chest breaker, so they're more spider-like. So
I would say the wings are interesting shape, but they're kind of like blocky and a little boring, really.
Well, this was also...
I guess they were more excited for the new.
Well, so Gundam X was also made by the same guy that made Gundam Wing. They're not canon with one another. They have completely different stories. So Gundam X is essentially Fallout, but with Gundam.
Well, why not?
It's well, it's kind of like picture Operation British from the original Mobile Suit Gundam series. Except it actually worked, and it basically made the entire world go into absolute chaos.
Of course.
So now you have a bunch of what are known as vultures, which are basically scrappers going across the desert. And for years, fans have wanted modern kits of these two specifically, because Gundam X is kind of like the weird child of the family, where it really didn't get that much attention because it mainly got canceled.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is, and now we're actually getting a lot more love for this show, which honestly is a really good show. We've gotten several modern high grades of the X Divider, the Double X. Now we're getting modern kits of the Airmaster. We're getting a modern kit of the Leopard. And then now we're getting modern kits of these two. It's just it's just a shame that they're not master grades. But then again, master grades are starting to become more and more rare. And speaking,
that's a shame for me since I tend to butcher master grades.
Yeah, now they're kind of getting replaced more and more by what are known as full mechanics.
I like the high res stuff.
Kind of, yeah. They're kind of slow. I mean, they're still around, but they're nowhere near as prevalent as they were like a few years ago. Now, the other kit that's coming out that really pisses me off is the Spiegel Gundam from Mobile Fighter
the one
G
from
Gundam.
Gundam?
Yeah.
Yes.
So so if you guys don't know, the Spiegel Gundam is Neo Germany's Gundam, and yes, it looks like a World War II German soldier mixed with a ninja.
Yeah, and it's piloted by a ninja who's for some reason
who is totally not Kyoji, even though his name
totally
literally means Schwarzbruder, which literally just I forgot what Schwartz means, but it's literally something brother.
Doesn't Schwartz just mean black?
I think so, yeah, black brother. Yeah,
give
us Tequila Gundam. Give us Tequila Gundam, please.
Tequila Gundam, or you know, what's the name of Neo Holland's Gundam, the windmill one?
It's just Windmill Gundam. Do you know the whole history behind? Do you know the whole history behind that?
I know the strategy was that if it disguised itself as a windmill, it would just hope that all the other Gundams would kill each other.
Well, yeah, but also, it's based off of a historical event. So there was a guy named Don Quixote. He actually thought windmills were just giants.
Oh,
it's literally based off of a guy going crazy and was accusing windmills of being giants. That's the whole history behind that Gundam. But
I love that strategy though, because all the other countries, because like for those who haven't seen G Gundam, the plot is every like 4 years, every country that is also now in space drops their own Gundam as a representative to Earth, and it's a battle royale. Last man standing gets to rule all the other countries for 4 years or so.
Yeah, basically. And
but you don't have to actually fight other Gundams. You just have to be the last one standing. So if you disguise yourself as a windmill, you might win.
And that's the thing I love about G Gundam is that it lives in its own special little world, and it does not give a fuck.
And nothing makes sense, and everything's amazing.
Yeah, no, I kind of wish they named it the Quixote Gundam.
Too.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre. It's just a wacky Gundam show, and at the end, it turns full Captain Planet for no reason.
The funny thing, though, is that G Gundam was actually the first Gundam series to be set outside of the Universal Century timeline.
Yeah. Oh, and if I recall correctly, I think it's in one of the first episodes. There's a glimpse of the Wing Gundam before it was.
That's actually it's one of the final episodes, but yeah.
Oh yeah. It was just like it's just there he is. He's the little guy in the background.
Yeah, you also have the Victory Gundam. You have the Arc 78. Like it's weird. So what I'm mad about this kit right here is that it is premium Bandai.
Of course.
So that means you gotta pony up the cash for this guy because I think he's about $50. Because it's premium.
And he's I assume it's a real grade.
Say what?
Is it a real grade?
No, it's a high grade.
144.
No, it's a high grade.
It is a high?
Yep, it's just you're paying premium.
Well,
Like, a lot of Master
somebody
Grades
is.
nowadays are premium Bandai, and I hate it.
Hmm.
I absolutely
Yeah, I follow
despise that.
I follow a few Gundam TikTokers, and that's pretty much their complaint every other video, like every other day, is a new Gundam, premium Bandai. Oh,
Well, yeah,
it's like
especially
90% of their content.
especially for me, because I collect Master Grades, and for me it's awful. They had one, it was actually my favorite mobile suit from the Universal Century, and that's the Comther. They had a black variant of the Comther, and I really wanted to get it, but it's premium Bandai.
Yeah, that seems to be a running theme. There's be a lot of those.
Yeah, and I just... You know, I'll take it. I'll take it.
It's better than not existing at all.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how... Well, and that's what I was saying, like, Master Grades are starting to kind of slowly get faded out. Oh, because we just got the Kshatriya.
Oh yeah, I think it might honestly be because of like how well designed the D Styles kits were from Kotobukiya, that Bandai was just like, okay, our SD Gundams suck actually. We can't have this. We can't be crappier than Zoids. Let's fix this.
Well, see, the thing is, like, the SD Gundam line is actually a super successful line of Gunpla kits. They've been around for ages. Like,
I bought a couple, but they're like bashing, but they're just like not great. They got better over the years, but it's like the D styles were just better.
Well, the thing with SD Gundams is that they're meant for like kids. That's kind of like meant as like a little desk toy. Like, you get like you kind of scratch that itch for like a little model kit, but it's also, but yeah, it's also for like a little desk toy. They're not supposed to be like highly articulated, posable, you know, kind of stuff. Like that.
Yeah,
they're
fine. I mean, they were good for kit bashing purposes, but yeah, they are. The new stuff though, like the Wing Zero and the Shot, those are posable. They're gorgeous. The detail's nice and the cute little chibi proportions. I'm like, there we go. Now we're talking. I don't even want to chop these up. They're too cute.
Oh yeah, no, like they're really, really good. And I do love that fans like to call the Kshatriya the angry bell pepper.
Yeah,
It's just, I want a master grade of it. I have the high grade. I love the high grade. The high grade is really good. I just really want a master grade of it. Like a proper master grade.
Yeah, there is a 1/100 scale resin kit, but it's expensive and it's really not. It's mostly supposed to be a statue. Like all the joints are resin. It's not.
Yeah,
great.
no, no. But now
I exclusively use it for kit matching.
Oh yeah, no, I totally get it. But now we get to actually move on to the Zoid stuff. I just wanted to throw these Gundam.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to throw these Gundam stuff out of the way just because I just saw these and I'm like, I love the two of you. I'm getting both of you. I hate you. Eat a dick. Eat a fucking dick, premium Bandai. Which is funny because I own a couple of premium Bandai kits.
Yeah.
I own the Master Grade Ultron, aka the Nataku.
Right.
And I also own the Hazel 2 Custom.
Cool.
Which is funny because I got the Hazel 2 Custom off of Big Bad Toy Store. Which is funny because they'll get premium Bandai kits from time to time. They will.
Yeah, they will.
It's just not very often. So this is something I wanted to kind of go over with you, is the Metamorverse line. Because
yes, I was saying 5 out of the 6 Zoids lines got announcements, plus the collabs and a new anime figure. We got tons of Zoid stuff.
Yeah, no, like this right here, I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of more excited about Fiona than the Blade Liger girl.
Yes, I can honestly never remember the name of the blonde girl that's with the Blade Liger. She's one of Kotobukiya's characters.
I think it's Aoi.
something like that. But yeah, this is the second Metamorverse, Fiona and Zeke.
Hang on, let me see here. Let me try to scooch all
And
this stuff over.
for those out of the loop, the Metamorverse line is the it's one of 3 lines Kotobuki is producing right now, and it's essentially just frame arms girls, but Zoids. And the gimmick is each girl comes with a little Zoid companion, and that little companion can be taken apart and fused onto the girl as armor and weapons. As you can see, Fiona's wearing Zeke's body parts, and his tail is a spear.
Which, honestly, that's kind of cool. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
it's a really fun little gimmick because Kotobuki has done frame arms for years, and they're just like, why don't we just do this with Zoids?
Well, they also did
Why not?
they also did Megami Device, which is just frame arms girl, basically.
Yeah, like this is kind of their bread and butter is the frame arms line. Like Zoids is just kind of Kotobuki's side gig they do because they like Zoids. It's not their like main income or anything.
No, actually, no. Weirdly enough, their main income is the statues that they make.
Yeah, like I'm honest, I'm so glad Kotobuki has been around for 20 years doing Zoids now because it's really only there because they enjoy doing it. It's not their bread and butter, and they could honestly stop because Tomi's making 3 of their own lines as well. But they're like, nah, let's keep doing it.
I feel like Kotobuki is actually probably the main thing that kept the Zoids brand alive for so long.
Yeah, between Genesis and Wild, there was like a good
Nearly 20-year gap.
15? No, yeah, it was a 13-year gap between the 4th and 5th animes, and we still had like reissues of kits and like special editions and things, but we didn't have anything like active. And the HMM line kept us afloat for a good few years.
Yeah, but also I just want to sit here and say because I do want to do my little plugs if you're okay with that.
Do it.
And that is, I'm an affiliate with HobbyLinkJapan. HobbyLinkJapan is your #1 hobby store in the world for all of your anime figure and your Zoid model kit needs. Use my chat command code !HLJ to take you directly to the website. They do ship worldwide minus the Middle East, and the best thing about it all, it comes straight from Japan. And also, I am also an affiliate with WaifuWare, so use chat command code WAIFU, take you directly to their website. Use my code GRARLBROWN at checkout for 15% off on all of your online purchases. There we go.
Good job.
Yeah, I always love like plug-in HobbyLink. Like,
I mean, that's you're sponsored, and one day I hope to be.
I mean, all you really got to do is just kind of reach out to them.
You know, I have tried to reach out to a couple of Zoids people, and I did try to reach out a couple times to Mecha Warehouse when they were active, but they just seemed like genuinely confused what a sponsorship even was, and I'm like, I've never done it before. I don't know. I was asking you.
Honestly, what I did with HobbyLink is that I was like, hey, you know, love your guys' stuff. Also, hi, Tabby. But also, I just reached out to them like, hey, you know, I love your stuff. I would like to try out the affiliate program. You know, here's all my credentials. And they were like, yeah, no, welcome to the team. It's like, oh, I was not
maybe after
that.
my debut.
Yeah, no,
we'll see.
Give it a try. But so this kind of makes me wonder though, since we're gonna get Fiona, I wonder if we're gonna get Reese.
It would be nice if we got organoid. If we got all 4 organoids at technically 5, if you count Pulse. I would
Pulse,
not.
I can tell you, Pulse ain't gonna happen. I think Pulse is a little
Probably
too
not.
obscure.
Well, no, you say that, and yet Kotobukiya, when they pulled out the Heavy Arms Conic Wolf, busted out optional parts from the webcomic, which is Lost Media, and then when Tomy was doing the Trinity Liger for the RMZ line, they're like,
True.
hey, do you remember the random color alt from the PS1 game? And everyone was like, no, what the hell are you talking about? Tomy's like, here, it's purple.
Oh, true. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe Pulse. Maybe Pulse will be, you know, on the table. But the other thing though is that how are they gonna? Because mostly they're all like women, right?
I would not be opposed to Rule 63ing the guys, or just straight up making like the frame arms girls are, you know, sexualized, but like I wouldn't be opposed to just sexualizing the men. Like, why not?
True. Now the other thing though is that maybe we'll get like Moonbay.
Oh, I would die for a Moonbay Ultrasaurus Metamor kit. Oh, it would be so good.
Yeah, also hi Guardian Angel. Yeah, no, we're both like ginormous Zoids fans. And Zoids just took a big old diarrhea dump all over the place yesterday, and they dropped so much news.
In a good way.
Yeah, it was a good poop.
Actually, I was talking with Opali Zero the other day, and one thing that we noticed with the Fiona kit is that Fiona is ripped. She has abs. But then we thought,
honestly, wait, hold up. I just noticed something about this. If you look at her arms, she's got some muscle definition.
She does.
Like you can kind of see like right
ripped.
there.
She is built.
Yeah, no, like you can kind of see like right there. Yeah, no, like girls being hit in the gym.
And the actual model kit that they showed, the prototype, it's still grayscale. We haven't seen the actual model kit in color. They showed the grayscale prototype, fused and unfused in this announcement. And she has abs. She
does.
She's working
Christ, girl.
But I was talking with Apolly Zero, another Zoider artist. She's a Zoider and a very good artist. And and we noticed that in the entire series of Zoid's Chaotic Century, in the second season, Fiona actually always had a full covering shirt. She never showed any midriff. So maybe she'd been ripped the entire time.
That is true.
Even in the beach episode, she was wearing a shirt with on top of her swimsuit. So, like, maybe she's always had abs, and she just never showed them off until now.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that about Moonbay, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Moonbay is a trucker, and she is the only reason that she was the pilot of the Ultrasaurus because she threatened to fist fight anybody that got near her and manhandled military men that got too close. She's absolutely ripped. She'll fight anything that moves.
Oh, yeah, no, like, she is the definition of the word tomboy. And
she's so good. I love her.
But, but no, this kind of makes me wonder, though, because, like, maybe we'll get Moonbay. I have a feeling we'll get the other organoids. I feel like Reese is right around the corner because usually Fiona and Reese are kind of like a pair.
Yeah, they frequently drew them together for the 40th anniversary. They were, that's kind of a thing, is that the two Zoidian women and their goofy metallic dogs.
Yeah, no. So that's what I'm thinking though, is that we'll get Reese, and I don't know, maybe we'll get like maybe Aoi or something like that for like Shadow and Ambient.
Maybe.
We might see that, but I have a sneaky suspicion the next Metamorpho Zoid will be either Moonbay or it will be Reese.
Either way, I gotta get them all. Like, I already have the Blade Liger kit, so I'm very much gonna. I mean, it's an odd line. The Metamorpho is odd, but I'm enjoying it.
Now, that's the other thing. So, now, is it a model kit or is it like an actual figure?
It is a model kit. It is a snap together. You build it, you snip it off the runners, you put it together, and the little Zoid that comes with it is sort of like the D-Style Zoids. It's a little bit smaller and about as posable as the D-Styles, but just a bit smaller and a little more chibi proportioned.
Well, yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah, like I compared it to the D-Style Blade Liger. It is a bit smaller. Like I was originally thinking about using it in skits, but I'm not really sure which character I could do it with. Because like it is decently posable for a little guy.
Well, the one thing I've noticed is that like it is tiny. Like I have seen pictures of like that little chibi Blade Liger with the RMZ Blade Liger. It is tiny.
Yeah, it's like 3/4 the size of the D-Style, so you could still display it on its own, but it looks pretty honestly better, I think, fused to the girl.
True.
But also, Zeke here is a different story.
Well, yeah, and also Ranma brings up a good point too, is that we might get Kotona as well.
We might. Oh, Kotona with the rainbow jerk. Oh, that would be good.
Oh, it would be.
Especially if it has the Wind Dancer boosters on it, the little mid-season upgrade she got. Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, please. I wonder if the one thing I have noticed, and we'll get to that here in a little bit, is the RMZ line, because they can't seem to stick with their own fucking release schedule.
Yeah, the RMZ line, they are pumping kits out crazy fast, announcing them way early or like right before pre-order. Like there's no consistency. It's all over the place.
Yeah, because they'll go with like a line like, okay, so we're gonna get, you know, Storm Sorter, Heldegunner, Trinity Liger. Oh, and now we're gonna get Murasame Liger. That was not announced. Yeah, by the way, we're gonna just release the Murasame Liger. Oh, okay, cool. Are you guys gonna stick with your schedule? Oh, we're also gonna have Biovolcano for some fucking reason. Yeah, we're just gonna slap that in too.
Should also note that the Heldegunner has yet to be even seen as a prototype, even though it was one of the first ones announced.
Yeah, and now they're just slapping us with all these other ones, and we'll get to that here in a little bit.
It's crazy.
Say what?
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. And this one I wanted to go over as well was this.
Ah, yes, the 2.0.
Yeah, so this is Kotobukiya's, so they're kind of taking a page out of Bandai. So what I mean by this is that, so occasionally Bandai will release, and this was a thing in Master Grades, where they will release a Master Grade kit, so like say the Gundam Mark II, because it's infamous for this. So they released a Master Grade of the Gundam Mark II back in, like, I want to say 2000, right? And that was kind of like the go-to Master Grade for that mobile suit for a long time. And then just out of nowhere, they decided to release a 2.0. But with more, you know, with more modern articulation and things were kind of tweaked here and there. And that's kind of like what they're doing here with the Shield Liger.
Yeah, and it's vastly, just looking at these pictures, it's vastly more posable than the 1.0.
Yeah, and see, this is what I was talking about. So you don't have like the weird little struts for the shock cannon, like you do in that you do in the HMM release. Like that's been completely omitted. The
tail looks much better.
I have a feeling it's a bendy wire.
It might be, but it's definitely better than the weird one that the Shield Liger. It's kind of basically a stick with some slight curve in the original. It's not great. It's fine, I guess.
I mean, you could probably just get like if you have a thick enough wire, you can probably just grab a bendy wire and it will suffice.
Yep, that's actually what a lot of customizers do, and actually what I was forced to do when I bought the Wonder Festival kit for the Wild Liger Zero. Is it came with a tail tip but no tail. You're supposed to buy a bendy wire and stick it in his butt.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, fine.
And like the head is a lot better proportionally as well.
I also just noticed it's got little sensors on its paws. You've never had those in any model kit so far.
Wait, where you see that?
Look, look on top of the paws, like those little rectangles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I just noticed.
So now you can better aim your smacking.
That is actually kind of cool.
100% paw smacking accuracy.
It's just one of those like really cool little Kotobukiya details that really make no sense, like the sensors in the Koenig Wolf's mouth.
You know what? I feel like I could easily make this canon. Is that the old Shield Liger, the 1.0 we got, is the OJR, the original Shield Liger from the old Helix Xenobus War, and this is the ZAZ 2099 remake version that they did for on a different continent. They remade the Shield Liger. Like, it's just better. It's the upgraded version.
I can see that. I can kind of see that.
Yeah. Why not?
Because didn't Kotobukiya kind of make their own like lore?
They did, but for people who can't read Japanese, you might have noticed that in HMM pamphlets they have like the first couple pages are just Japanese pages of Japanese. What that is Kotobukiya was attempting to blend the battle story universe and the anime universe because they were selling kits from both at the time and trying to make it like cohesive. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it gave us some really hilarious things, like saying, oh no, the reason Panzer's super heavy in the anime and not in the battle story is because Steve made it wrong. I'm like, oh.
Honestly, that sounds about right, knowing Steve Torros.
It does. We're like, you're just gonna throw Steve under the bus and just say he did it wrong.
To be fair, it is something he would do.
He would, and like I love that. That's my complete headcanon now. Is the why Panzer is heavy and no other Panzer.
Which is funny because I think like when all the other Zoid lore, the Panzer is just that heavy to begin with.
Yeah, and all the other Panzers, the Panzer's considered the best of the standard Republic CAS units for Liger Zero. It's only a little bit slower than the other ones. It works fine. It's got big cannons, small missiles, small guns, big guns. So yeah, small, medium, and large.
So basically, what you're saying is that the Liger Zero can move around that thing perfectly fine. It's just Steve fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, all the other Helix Republic Liger Zero Panzers, they work fine. They used them as an invasion force. They work great. It was just BitCloud specifically was so heavy you couldn't walk.
Yeah, this is why you need a what they call a tune-up.
Yeah,
but then again, wasn't Steve always like trying to find things on like a budget, basically?
He was extremely irresponsible team owner. He would buy things that he couldn't afford. He would constantly do things that were against the ZBC rules. I just uploaded a clip where his daughter accidentally got wrapped up into possibly going on a date with Harry to pay for a big gun. And he's like, I know how much this date means to you, Lena, so I'm going to let you go unchaperoned. She's like, Dad, what are you talking about? I don't want to go. I love you, daughter. It's like, bro, you're selling out your daughter for a big shiny gun.
That man will literally pimp out his own kid for a fucking gun.
I'm like, oh, this guy, he's great, but he's so irresponsible. He's a man-child. He's just a man-child.
Oh, the dude's playing with fucking, like, Zoid model kits in his room. You know, yeah, no, the dude's a fucking man-child.
When I was a kid, my favorite character from that anime was Bit. Now that I'm an adult rewatching the same anime, my favorite character is Steve and Leon. Like, they're just two grown men who just have college beef with each other, scream about who has a cooler mobile home, and occasionally fire live rounds at each other. Like, these guys are great.
Oh, we're talking about Steve Toros from New Century Zero.
Yes, sorry about that. I was rambling about the second anime out of 7, Zoid's New Century. And it's just, yeah, the team owner is just a giant man-child. He plays with Zoid's models. He buys things impulsively. He shifts responsibilities onto other people.
God, he sounds like
Jordan. He's so great.
He sounds like me, except without shifting the blame to other people.
Yeah. Oh, the teeth look better in this one too. I just noticed.
They do, yeah.
They're very nice.
The head proportions.
Look how far he can turn his head.
Well, that and the head proportions look a lot better too.
They do, and it can turn really far. Oh, his bendy waist, very nice.
I'm really wondering. Well, and the thing is, like, if it's not. Oh wait, that's pretty cool.
Ooh,
it's a T-Rex skull. So
look at him standing upright.
Well, so this is part of what is known as Planosaur. So Planosaur is a model kit line of dinosaur models, and these are part of like their retro line. So this is like what people thought a Tyrannosaurus Rex looks like back in like 1915.
In 1915. Yeah, it's so good. I love that's one of the things I love about Zoids. It's been around so long that it's included a lot of anatomically wrong dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. No, like, well, the one that really baffles me is the Death Razor.
Because Death Razor's bizarre. I had no idea what it even was.
Yeah, it's a Therizinosaurus.
Yeah, but it doesn't even look like
no,
one.
Like
it's
even
way anatomically
well,
wrong.
Even for the time period, because by the time Death Razor rolled around, we kind of got an idea of what a Therizinosaurus looked like.
Yeah, and that was not it.
And the weirdest one, too, is Biomegaraptor.
Yeah, Biomegaraptor is also, and I mean, at least looking at Biomegaraptor, you can tell it's some sort of raptor. It looks like a raptor.
Well,
you might not know what kind, but
the funny thing is, like, the dinosaur that it's based off of is not even close to being a raptor.
Hmm.
So Megaraptors are kind of a weird one because we still kind of don't really.
Biozoid's weird, you don't say.
Well, I'm just saying is that so basically Megaraptors are kind of a weird one because we don't necessarily know where they belong, but the consensus is that they're more closely related to Tyrannosaurs.
That actually fits really well with the Genesis line in general, as the fandom doesn't quite know where the Biozoids belong. Like, do we love them? Do we hate them? Are they the weird stepchildren?
Oh, I love them.
Me too. Biozoids are fun.
Now, the thing is that with Megaraptors, so for the longest time, they thought this one giant sickle claw belonged to a giant dromaeosaur dinosaur. So things like Velociraptor, Deinonychus, and stuff like that. Yeah, that's not the case. That's not the case. So that giant sickle claw that we thought went on its foot, yeah, no, that belongs to its hand. That goes on its hand.
It's got a hook hand?
No,
hand hook car door?
No, it's got like a... Hang on, let me see if I can find this real quick. Let's see here. So, Mega Raptor. Which you can kind of see it in Biomegaraptor, because Biomegaraptor does have these ginormous hook hands, along with
hook hand car door.
With the weird inbred cousins of Tyrannosaurs. Yeah, kind of, yeah. So, this here is what is known as the Megaraptors. We're gonna go off on a tangent here about dinosaurs. Yeah, so this is known as a Megaraptor.
Sir, where did you get that human hand?
Oh, that's not a human hand.
Put that down. You don't know where it's been.
Oh, that's a crocodile hand.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Crocodile is actually really yummy.
They actually are.
Or actually, alligator is really yummy. I had alligator. Actually, I've never had crocodile. Is that?
I haven't either.
Like,
they're highly protected.
Oh, I assume it tastes similar, but yeah, alligator's really good.
I would imagine, but yeah, no. Crocodiles here in the States, they are protected. They are critically endangered.
Yeah, last time I went to Louisiana to visit some family, they made us alligator sausage, and it was, oh, this is so good, but it's so Cajun. I'm literally leaking. My face is leaking, but I want more.
Oh yeah, no, like I love alligator. But yeah,
tasty.
But yeah, so this is a Megaraptor. And
that thing is weird.
Yeah, no, they're odd. And you can kind of see Biomegaraptor in that skeleton.
Absolutely.
So it's weird because in Genesis they portray Biomegaraptor as almost like a large raptor, basically.
Yeah. I think it was mostly just because they started with the Bioraptors and in the beginning, and then it's like, okay, we need bigger ones. Like Biomegaraptor. Basically the same thing, just bigger.
Yeah, kinda. And then, well, and it's weird because they still have like the giant hook claws on the hands, but also they have the big giant sickle claw. And you can kind of see this old out-of-date design within, like, say, Dinosaur King, which came around roughly around...
Primal Rage?
No, it's Dinosaur King. It's basically Pokemon, but with dinosaurs.
It looks like something out of Primal Rage. Also, Primal Rage remake when?
I really hope so, but we're never going to get that, sadly.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's just so strange to see, like, a bunch of out-of-date dinosaurs in Zoids. Not only that, but there are dinosaurs and Zoids that technically no longer exist.
Yes. I mean, Zoids has been around for 43 years now, officially.
Yeah.
They've been,
Well, things like Ultrasaurus exist. No, I don't think Ultrasaurus exists anymore. Seismosaurus doesn't exist anymore. Also, High Blade Liger over on YouTube.
Oh, we're streaming to YouTube too?
Yeah. Let's see, we might get another Darkstalkers or Bloody Roar game before Primal Rage. Yeah, that is sadly the case.
Yeah.
I know Primal Rage has a cult following, but also Darkstalkers gave us Morgan. We did.
Actually, you're a dinosaur. How would you fare?
We did go over the Gundam X kits. We did. Would you say?
How would you fare in a Primal Rage universe? You're a big tough dino.
I think I would last a little bit longer. I would probably, align myself with Sauron, the god of hunger.
I would probably stay away from Diablo. He can breathe fire.
I honestly would like to see, if I had to remake Primal Rage, I would make Diablo either a Carnotaurus, just for the hee-hee-hoo-hoos, or maybe a Giganotosaur.
Maybe. Somebody actually a while back, I don't remember if it was DeviantArt, but they like were redesigning all the characters with like with backstories and like new designs from Primal Rage. They did a really good job.
Yeah. I have to you're gonna have to show me that.
Yeah, I'll find the pictures later.
But here, this one, okay, so this right here is, this really surprised the fuck out of me. So this is...
Yeah, we're getting a technically fifth and sixth Monster Hunter Sword.
Yeah, but this is a wild liger, apparently.
It is. There's a wild liger under that.
They're getting a lot better with these Monster Hunter kits.
Right.
Like,
under
Jesus.
all that, there is a wild liger body somehow.
So do you know anything about the Zinogre?
I know it's not much. I'm not super big into Monster Hunter, but I know that
You should
it's got
play it.
like elemental variant. I should, now that I have like, better equipment
It's fun.
and stuff. I could probably play it now.
So
I've been missing out on PC games because I haven't had one.
So Zinogre is what is known as a fanged wyvern. So what's kind of cool is that they take a lot of the fantastical elements and they make them realistic as possible. So the Zinogre, basically what it is that it can produce its own electricity, but it can't really fire them. So what it does is that it has a symbiotic relationship with what are known as, I believe they're called charge bugs.
Ah.
And they live both in its horns and in its mane. And it can harness the electricity from those insects to, use electrical attacks.
Cool.
Now, there's also the subspecies known as the Stygian Zinogre. Fulgur bugs, that's what it is, Fulgur bugs. Yeah, the Fulgur bugs.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we're getting... I don't really know if we're gonna consider this, like, the fifth and sixth, like, Monster Hunter Zoid, or if it's just, like, slap, because it's the same thing, or just different colors, or do they actually have different parts?
No, they're the same. Because
yeah, okay, so they're just recolored.
Yeah, so all a Stygian Zinogre it's just like a black and red variant of the Zinogre. I've never fought one before, so I don't really know too much about them. Monster Hunter's just kind of weird sometimes with their subspecies, because sometimes a subspecies is just the same species, except it's, in its time of the month, basically.
Ooh, look at that little gradient, though, on its back.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, so that's one of the things in Monster Hunter. So, like, there's a monster called the Diablos.
Mm-hmm.
The Diablos, picture a wyvern mixed with a triceratops. And it's pissed 24/7. Now, there is a ultra-aggressive subspecies called the Black Diablos. The Black Diablos is just a female Diablos, but she's horny. She's in heat.
I mean...
That's literally...
That sounds about right.
That's literally what it is. It's not even like they call it a subspecies, but it's literally just a horny female Diablos.
Remember, kids, there are no regular girls.
Yeah, there's not. It's dragon element. Oh, okay, so it's just dragon element. Oh, that's
cool.
That's nasty. I don't like that. But yeah, or it's like Rathian and Rathalos. You've probably seen what those look like. They're the flagship monsters.
Yes, those were actually appeared in the promo videos for the first two Monster Hunter Zoids.
Yeah, so a Rathalos is just a male Rathian, and a Rathian is literally just a female Rathalos.
Makes sense. I'm actually kind of sad we didn't get a promo video for the second two Monster Hunter, the third and fourth Monster Hunter Zoids. Or wait, no, we did. I posted them. I'm dumb.
Overall, they share the same body structure as a regular Zinogre, albeit with some notable differences. They now sport color schemes of gray, white, and red, are typically larger than normal individuals. In addition, they are perpetually covered in red bowls made with dragon energy, thanks to bonding with dracophage bugs. Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that. Cool. That's it.
Oh, and for those who aren't in the loop at all, this is one of the many collaborations that Tomy is doing with Zoids. Monster Hunter's just an ongoing one. They've been doing collaborations for the last 3 years of just various things like HoloLive, Transformers, Monster Hunter, Pat Labor, Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, no, like, oop, hang on. Yeah, no, with the Monster Hunter kits, they're getting better and better with these, because I remember when they released the Sonic Bird Rathalos, all it was it was just a red Sonic Bird. That was it.
Yeah, it was a red Sonic Bird with the customized set that doesn't come with the regular Sonic Bird kit, but that was it. It didn't have any like unique special parts. It was just a special color.
No, it was up until what the Raijang, and I forgot what other kit it was.
Yeah, the Fox and the Raijang. Those got unique parts that weren't.
The Mitazune. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah, so the Mitazune,
yeah, those ones got unique parts that had not shown up in any model kit before.
Yeah, so and then now this is just almost like borderline unrecognizable to a Wild Liger.
Yeah, a lot of fans were like, "What do you mean there's a Wild Liger under there?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure enough, it is. It's a Wild Liger."
Yeah, no, like this is insanity. I totally want to get one of them just because I am very curious to see just like where is the Wild Liger with all of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that reminds me. So the Monster Hunter Zoids collaboration, it does have like some Zoids and Monster Hunter did want to do like some semblance of canonicity with it, and their basic explanation for why there's random Zoids monsters is the same thing that apparently every Monster Hunter's collaboration comes up with: a portal opened.
Yep,
that's it.
Yeah, no, they'll do that. Like, especially with things like Final Fantasy XIV, they did that with Behemoth. They did that with Omega. They did that with The Witcher. Yeah, just
like a portal open, and they're weird wild Zoids now. Why not?
Yeah, it's like, you know, for a game series that wants to ground itself in reality as much as possible, you seem to love to just pull out the magical portal bullshit whenever it's, you know, when it benefits the situation.
It does work.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's just weird because, like, in the Monster Hunter series, there is, like, straight up just, like, no magic. There's none.
Except for the magic portals.
Yeah, except for the magic portals for, like, your crossover events, but for the most part, yeah, there's no magic. Everything is 100% biological. And they do stretch it quite a bit. Like, there's an elder dragon that basically runs on jet propulsion.
Of course.
And they basically say, oh, well, it's using dragon energy to propel it through the sky at the speed of Mach 3. It's like, you just want an excuse to make a jet dragon.
I mean, yeah.
You just wanted an excuse to make a jet dragon, and you just pulled that out of your ass, and you're just like, yeah, we did.
That's fine. I mean, as a big member of the Zoids fandom, most of our inspiration, I'm not gonna lie, probably came from the 80s in Japan. People doing Colombian nose candy. You're like, you know what would be awesome? Magnet dragon. Like, yeah,
like a motherfucking jet dragon. See, yeah, elemental energy is not very. Is very. Yeah, it's like what Guardian Angel says. Elemental energy is very stretched as not magic. It's like, it's fucking magic. There's an elder dragon that's based off of a fucking vampire that teleports. And it's
not magic though.
And they wave it off as, oh, it's dragon energy. It's like, what the okay, what can dragon energy not do at this point?
Oy.
Also, this is the other crossover Zoid kit, the Pat Labor.
Yes. We technically had 3 collaboration Zoids announced, 2 of the Monster Hunters, and now this one, the 3rd Pat Labor kit. I think this one's supposed to be like the big bad guy from the, there's a Zoids Pat Labor ongoing collaboration comic, and I think this is like the big bad guy of it.
I was going to say, I'm not too familiar with Pat Labor. I've been doing a lot of research, and it looks like a really fun series.
Yeah, it's fun. The comic is called Project Buddy. I think that's the name. I think that's what they're naming the Pat Labor Hunter Wolf.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, get this Get the shit beat out of you by a giant monster, sleep it off, you're good. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, to be fair, like, that's pretty much how video games have always been. Oh, you have a horrific injury? Have some wall chicken about it.
Yeah, no, like, honestly, now that you got a PC, you should get Monster Hunter.
I should, now that I can actually play games. Like, I've never had a functional PC, like, until now. And, like, now, like, the door is open. I'm so excited to get, like, my new model and just, like, spam random games.
No, like, I'll help carry you through Monster Hunter.
You're gonna carry me?
Yeah. But, yeah, no, this...
Also, oh, right. I don't remember what the base of this one was. I think it was
Tiger.
a Fang Tiger?
It is a Fang Tiger,
yeah. Okay.
This just looks gnarly. This looks genuinely
they gave
gnarly.
It wings somehow. They must have, yeah, they modified the backpack to give it, like, wing action.
Yeah, the most important... well, I don't know. Maybe we'll start off with Monster Hunter World.
Maybe.
Is that... Well, that's the easier jumping point for, like, newbies is Monster Hunter World.
I see. No, that would definitely be me. I've never played a Monster Hunter game before.
Yeah, and then maybe Wild. Yeah, then we'll go with, like, Monster Hunter Wild. But definitely Monster Hunter World. But, oh, damn, I really want to get this one just because that just looks disgusting. I love this so much.
It does. I'm going to have to rearrange my glass case again because I divided one of the shelves in my glass case to have a third level for all the collaboration Zoids because I thought this was just going to be maybe a year-long thing for the 40th anniversary. I didn't expect it to be going for 3 years. They keep making these collaboration kits and I'm forced to buy them.
Oh, and speaking of new things, I didn't have this up on a tab, but so they also announced the Advanced Z Series Jaeger, Schneider, and Panzer. Oh,
yes,
and
the AZ line also got announced.
Oh, and just regular Zero armor.
Yep, they're selling that too because, well, some people want to swap between, like, the Zero Falcon or the Zero Phoenix doesn't come with the regular armor, so some people just want it. And if you're buying the Liger Zero Jaeger here, it won't come with the basic Zero armor. People like to swap between them.
So for me, I'm probably going to get the Jaeger and then just buy all the individual armors because all I got is the Fire Phoenix. And I really missed out.
By the way, this came in the promo video that shows off the 3 CAS sets, so it looks really nice too.
No, like this looks really, really, really good. I don't know when this is going to be up for pre-order though.
I'm not sure. Oh, for those out of the loop, the Advanced Z line, we just went over the HMM kits, which are 172 scale posable kits. The Advanced Z line is still 172, but it's a motorized kit. So when you can put this thing together, slap a battery in it, and let it walk and light up.
Yeah, it's like the old Zoid kits from like your childhood, except they're more detailed.
Oh yeah, they're much better than the old ones, and it's cool. And the Ligers, the Liger Zeros come with their own stand. So not only will they walk, but you can also put it on a stand so it won't wander off when you turn the motor on.
Oh, Jaeger's on HLJ?
And walk.
Oh, wait, Jaeger's on HLJ? Okay. Let me...
Oh, is it up for reordering?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead
and that reminds me. Jaeger specifically is having 2 releases. It's going to be sold as the Liger Zero Jaeger as a complete kit in the bright blue anime colors. Or you can buy just the Jaeger armor, which comes in the darker blue original color scheme.
I kind of like the anime colors a lot more.
I mean, the darker colors look really nice on the Empire Liger Zero, but the bright blue really pops against the white Republic Liger Zero.
It really does, yeah.
It looks nice, yeah.
Now,
also, I'm going to die on this note that the Strike Laser Claw is just the first Wild Blast. It's the same thing.
It kind of is. Also, speaking of advanced,
name,
we'll get back to this big boy here in a little bit. This is we'll save that one for later on. Now, this one I kind of want to get as well. This is the Kotona Elegance statue.
Now, I have mixed feelings on this one. On one hand, the figure is, this is just an anime figure for those. It's just, just a static figure. And Kotona is the Zoids character that's gotten the most anime figures. This is definitely the best one though. Like she has actual meat on her bones. She doesn't look so twiggish. The pose is nice. It doesn't come with the rainbow jerk. That's just the old rainbow jerk model kit. They just put that there for display.
It's such a bad. It's a bad kit.
Yeah, the rainbow jerk model kit isn't great. Also, a lot of people didn't notice until like looking at it closer. Her fan is rainbow jerk themed.
Yeah.
It's cute. I love this figure. Like my only gripe is that I wish it was some other Zoids girl, because Kotona's had like 5 anime figures, and other Zoids girls are lucky to have even gotten 1.
Well, and Kotona was meant for fan service. That was kind of like the whole that was kind of like the whole thing with Genesis, is that they wanted to push it more towards like the, I guess, like young adult crowd, so they wanted to put a little bit more emphasis on the fan service element, like with Kotona.
Yeah, I will say this is definitely her best look though. Like I have all her other figures, and this one's way nice. Like she's got nice, thick, squishy thighs. Her stomach looks great.
There's one other Kotona figure I want to get. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It's her sitting down.
Oh yeah, the one where she's sitting down in a chair. I have that one too. That one,
yeah,
it's nice. It's just, but there's most Zoids anime figures aren't great. The Kotona sitting one and her old swimsuit figure are pretty good. Almost the entire SRBX line is bad. But there's not a whole lot of Zoids anime figures to begin with, so you take what you can get.
No, that's true.
But I love the way her stomach looks in this one, like the way you can see where her ribs go and like down. Oh, it looks some slight tonage. There. She looks great.
Now this picture that I'm about to show, this is very much like, I can tell this is very much like, you can even tell like the different like animation styles. Like this is very early 2000s animation style.
Yeah.
The big ginormous honking eyes.
You know what I mean? Like crazy long legs. Her face looks odd. Like it's not bad. Like it's okay. It's better than the other ones, but
Yeah, the swimsuit
like,
one was a little
ham.
Now this one I do like. This one I like a lot more.
It looks great. It really does. I just wish it would have been like either a girl who hasn't gotten one yet, or one who's like only gotten one. Like Moonbay's only gotten one anime figure, and it's not great. I would have loved to have seen that. Fiona's gotten a couple, but none of them have been like particularly good.
Hang on, let me actually do.
Also, wouldn't mind like.
No, I was gonna say I'm doing a little bit of calculation because they gave us like a price for this thing. So...
so like, wow, wait, that's the price for the figure? That's like $200.
No, it's about.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about 100. It's about $138.
Oh wow, the yen definitely shifted. Holy cow! Still, more than $100 for an anime figure that's wild.
I've seen worse. Trust me, I've seen a lot worse. You should
I suppose so, but
you should see the Azure Lane figures.
I'm not even brave enough to try and look how much those are.
I've seen some that are about $300.
Oh, you know what would have been perfect is like I got myself one of those Oscar Langley figures, like a nice one. I got 2 of them on a deal, and I'm gonna have my partner's going to convert it into Anna Thales. And I'm like, that would have been perfect. Anna's never got an anime figure before. Busting out Anna Thales instead of Kotona would have been a trip.
Also, I can't show this on Daddy Bezos' Christian website, but let me show you one that's a lot more than this figure.
Oh yeah?
It's
I'm scared.
It's an Azure Lane figure. But it's also my favorite girl from Azure Lane, so I'll take it. I just sent you the link for it.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's Anago from Azure Lane.
Oh, her. Oh my god, $200.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is quite the pose. My goodness.
Yes. I can't.
So that's what you're into. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some notes.
I can't show that on Daddy Bezos' Christian website, but she's got a pose that she's a little bit on the spread eagle
sure
side.
Do. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so honestly, that's not too bad. I mean, like, it could be a lot cheaper, but that's honestly not too bad. Also, I just noticed her stand is also a rainbow jerk as well.
She has a nice stand that comes with her. It's very nice.
No, I mean, like, if you look at the engraving on the stand, it's also a rainbow jerk.
Yep, it's with the tail peacock thing open. Yeah, it's and it's got her name written on there. It's very nice, and it looks like it's clear acrylic. I doubt it's actually glass, but
Is Kotona gonna get me in trouble? I hope not.
yeah.
So there we go. Now this one also kind of threw me into a loop. So this here is the Salamander F2.
Yeah.
That one.
I was just I was actually in the middle of making a video going over all these. This is a variant from ye olden days. It didn't appear in like much of anything.
Oh, so this is just like a model kit exclusive thing. Like there's no story or anything.
I'm trying to remember, like, there might have been one, maybe two that popped up in the battle story at some point, but it's just like an old variant. It's like the original one is really expensive. It's rare, and the original has gold chrome wings, which it looks like this HMM version is going to continue that trend. It's got gold chrome wings as well.
See, that's really cool. I don't know if I'll get it though. That's the thing. I don't know if I'll actually get this.
I might, only because I'm not a huge fan of the Salamander's original color scheme. This will be one of the few times I ever say this, but I think the Europeans did Salamander right. I think they did it better. It looks better in red. The original one just looks like Gojira's color scheme slapped on a different Zoid. It's fine, it's just not eye-catching, but the F2, the blues, the grays, the gold, this looks way cool.
I mean, I can see that, but I'm also a big fan of the original color scheme.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents on it. I was actually thinking that the bomber variant was gonna come out first.
Oh yeah, the bomb burns like a mint green and like some blues.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking was gonna come out first.
I'm kind of shocked it didn't, since like all the promo, like a lot of promo pictures for the original HMM Salamander had the Gojira's cannon slapped on the back. So I thought bomb burns coming sooner or later.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a deep reach, ain't it?
Oh yeah, say Tomy and Kotobukiya have been doing like bizarrely random, obscure stuff with their stuff lately. So like a lot of like back in a few years ago, people had fans. If my comment section asked like, "Are we going to get a new Trinity Liger, or are we going to see some webcomic stuff?" and say, "Absolutely not. We're never going to see anything that obscure." But here we are.
Well, we had a blue Conic Wolf that was from the webcomic.
We did. We're like, yeah, and like they've just been getting random obscure stuff that from like lost media or like barely there mentions of things. There's like, oh yeah, remember this? And everyone's like, no. Well, too bad. Here it is.
Yeah, no, like it's just so fucking. This right here is just so random. But I mean, like,
I love it though.
I mean, like, I'll welcome it, but again, it's just. Oh man, that is.
I think honestly, this might have only exist because I'm sure you're gonna bring it up. But Kotobukiya is also re-releasing Harry Champ's Darkhorn.
Yep, I was gonna bring that up.
Chrome Gatling gun.
Yep,
and
that was actually the next thing on the list.
Had a chrome. Exactly. Like I think it's just because they had access to a gold chroming facility, and it's like, why don't we use this for the Salamander while we're at it?
Honestly, yeah, because I'm gonna be real. This actually looks good in the gold chrome.
Yeah. I was looking at this the other day and I'm wondering, like, why'd they do this? And then I remembered Terry Champ's Darkhorn debut, and I'm like, oh, it actually just has a giant, shiny gold Gatling gun for no particular reason other than Harry is a goober. So it's anime accurate.
And honestly, I've met Harry Champ's voice actor.
Yeah.
Brad Swale.
Yeah, Brad Swale.
I love him.
A lot of people. It's like every other comment when I upload a Fusers clip, people are like, is that Harry Champ? I'm like, yes, it's Brad. He does that. He also does Amuro. He does other things.
He also does Light Yagami.
Right? Like, he's done other roles besides Harry Champ, although if I ever meet him, I'm of course going to ask him if he's still destined to be king.
He's said that before. He's told me that he loved he told me he actually loved playing Harry.
Yeah, it seemed like he was having it seemed like the entire Ocean Dub group, when they were doing New Century, was having a blast. If you guys actually want to see a dub comparison, I just uploaded one to my YouTube page between when Lena like breaks bits back. I compared Japanese dub to the Ocean English dub, just to see like which how much fun both groups were having when they were dubbing this.
See, were you
Like,
the
they were
one
having a
that
blast.
took a pic with Harry and Jack Sisko? Huh? Wait, what?
I must have been somewhere else. There's been a couple people in the Zoid Discord that have met Brad. I think it might have been someone else.
I got him to say I'll take my dark horn and eat it. He loved it, but no, like Brad Swale is just an absolute amazing guy to just hang out with.
I'm also not sure if we've gotten any confirmation as to what happened, but for a few years, Kotobukiya like stopped making anime exclusive kits. I think they like had a disagreement with ShowPro. I don't know if they like figured out an agreement, but they're back now.
Oh yeah, no, they're not only are they back, they're back with a fucking vengeance because of all the stuff that they're pumping out right now.
Yeah, they're not just I'm probably gonna skip them because I have both of those, and I've already got a lot of toys.
Well, yeah, and I mean, like, honestly, I don't think I'll be getting like every single release, but man, oh man, is it hard.
Yeah, I will spam and promote, even like, I'll take a note, like, even if I'm not going to get the Zoids myself, I'll always spam and promote them so everybody knows what's happening all the time.
Oh, David Perdue was the one who saw it. Oh,
it's David, okay.
Okay,
That's
I
cool.
get you. But yeah, no, it's just like, I was not expecting to see like so much of this stuff popping out this weekend. So now we get to move on to the big one here.
Oh no.
The AZ Ultrasaurus.
Yes, the other one that was announced for the AZ line.
In all of his fucking glory. Jesus Christ, this thing is beautiful.
So I should mention that this is the first time we've seen the AZ Ultrasaurus, but apparently there's going to be two variants. There's going to be the regular AZ-17 Ultrasaurus, which has the standard 4 cannons on it that a usual Ultrasaurus has, and this one is the AZ-17 DX Ultrasaurus, which has, instead of the 4 cannons, the gravity cannon from the Chaotic Century anime, / I guess the very last episode of New Century.
I don't know which one I want to get. On one hand, I kind of want to get the one with just the 4 main cannons, but also I really do want to get this one. I'll probably get
this
this
is only
variant.
the second time. This is the first time with the gravity cannons ever been on a 172 scale kit. The only other official gravity cannon item was the D style kit.
Yeah. Now I did see this in a
time.
Now I did see this in a picture, which is this one right here. Look at that.
Oh yeah. A lot of people when I first posted it, they were like, "Isn't it the same as the NJR?" And I'm like, "No, there's a lot."
No.
I'm
I'm talking about the radar tower. It actually drops down.
Yeah, that's one of the many different. A lot of people thought, like, were commenting, they thought it was the NJR Ultrasaurus just with the cannon mounted. I'm like, no, that thing folds back. That part was not there. The tail's different. The neck's different. The head's different. The cap. This is not the same model kit. This is not the same mold. This is just a similar. It doesn't look drastically different. I will say that the Ultrasaurus kit doesn't look super different than the old version. But to be fair, Ultrasaurus is perfect.
Yeah. No. Now, the other thing that I'm kind of worried about is that this seems to be based more on the Japanese release rather than the English release. So, do you know the differences between the two?
Yes, the original the Technozoids and the NJR Japanese version had they had a skinnier body, and then the Hasbro version gave it hip extensions so that it would be more stable. So the Hasbro version's a bit wider.
Yeah, it's got that bow-legged pit bull stance.
Yeah, so, like they're interesting.
So that's my biggest problem, is that because it has a smaller profile, and it's already very top-heavy with its long neck, and of course you have the big giant cannon. That's precisely
why Hasbro did that. Yeah.
So
I did also notice that the tail. I don't know if you have a picture of that.
Yeah, but, the tail like actually swishes. It actually like swishes, yeah.
Yeah, in the original version, it was kind of static. It only swished the bottom two parts. This one, the tail's longer, and it has those weird, like, Let's sausage pistons on each side.
I don't know if this guy
If you're a fan
actually
of the sausage guy from YouTube.
Say what now?
If you're a fan of the Let's sausage guy from YouTube, he always makes crazy things.
Oh yeah. My friend Kira,
Yeah,
she was watching like he made like a water sausage. Wait.
Yeah, like and
just for research purposes. Just for research purposes.
Oh my.
She got a nice booty.
Looking respectfully.
Oh, I'm looking extremely disrespectfully.
Yeah, the Ultrasaurus in this model kit, I think Deathsaur might have been the first ones to do it, but it's got like little Let's sausage pistons on the at the base of its butt that when the legs walk, the little pistons alternate too, so it makes the tail swish along with the walking motion.
Yeah.
And it looks like this does the same thing.
Now, so something I noticed with the Ultrasaurus is that it has two little holes on the top of its head.
Oh yeah?
So, do you know the reason behind it?
Two little holes on the top of its head, you say?
Like the original model kit,
Oh,
like right there, yeah. So it's got like two little holes right there.
Oh, look at that.
So, do you know the reason why?
I don't think so, because I don't think the originals had that.
It does. Like go look at your Ultrasaurus. Look at the top of its dome. You'll notice it. So the reason why it has those two little slits on its noggin.
Oh, it's its nose.
Yeah. So what it is that it's based off of this old misconception that dinosaurs like Ultrasaurus, Brachiosaurus, and stuff like that, they would kind of use their little bump as like their nostril, and they would spend most of their time in the water because they thought they were too damn big to stay on land for, extended periods of time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's got some old brachiosaur things had nostrils on top of their head.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, these are swamp monsters. I'm like, it's not a swamp monster.
Which we now know that is not true.
Yeah, I feel like anybody that was like anywhere living remotely close to Louisiana could tell you, like, this is not a swamp monster. That's not how swamps work. You can't just.
Oh no, works. No, they are far from a swamp monster. If anything, they're like an open plains monster. But no,
yeah,
I
also love that evolutionary strategy of all animals have some sort of like not intentional, but some evolutionary strategy that just works. And sauropods were just like, what if we get really, really big? Stuff will leave us alone.
Well, you know why they grew really big, right?
I mean, it works. If you're big enough, nothing's brave enough
to
get near you.
But it's also due to good old air sacs.
Yeah.
That's actually how they managed to get so big.
Yeah, and that's their whole goal. They're not very smart. They're not very fast. They're not super, maneuverable, but they're, so big that predators just aren't brave enough to go near it.
Now, what's even funnier is that you have things like Diplodocus, which are things like that involve like Seismosaurus and Diplodocus itself, have these long tails that when they crack them, it actually breaks the sound barrier.
Yeah, like a whip. Just
they literally have like a bull whip.
Right. Yeah, stay on this picture. Someone else also pointed out, I think this might have been a function that was originally supposed to be in the original model kit, because we saw it in old promos, but those little 3 guns on its hump, it looks like they might be able to move. There's they're not stuck on the side. It looks like there's might be a joint there, they might move up and down.
No, you might be right.
There's space there.
So
and the old ones are just stuck on the side, but these look like they move.
Now I'm wondering with this particular variant. Now I'm wondering, are we gonna get little miniature Zoid figures to go with this?
Probably. Some of the AZ kits do have stylized figures, like the Ray Gregg version came with a little miniature Ray Gregg. So I wouldn't be surprised if this version came with a little Moonbay or a little Rob Herman, maybe.
I mean, actual Zoids, because remember this was a carrier in the anime.
Oh, you mean like what Kotobukiya did with the Death Stinger? Just give it a little mini Zoid. Like, see, it's a different scale. Here's a little mini Zoid.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they'll do that. I know they'll give it a Moonbay.
Wouldn't be
I know for a fact they'll give it a Moonbay pilot.
I wouldn't be shocked if they made another tiny miniature Blade Liger, just to have like see, because like this is going to be both the DX and regular version are the same mold. They're just like in the anime it was gigantic, so they might just say, "Hey, this version, here's a tiny little Liger. See, it's bigger."
Yeah, so that makes me kind of wonder about this, but like this is I feel like they've learned a lot from the Death Sword because this seems to be like a huge step up from the Death Sword.
In a way, yeah. Like some fans were like not super happy that like it's not drastically visually different than the NJR version. But I mean, I still think that Ultrasaurus was perfect. There was really no need to improve upon it. Yeah. Whereas Death Sword looks a lot different. The AZ version looks a lot different than its old version does.
Well, and also, you already had a good design with the Ultrasaurus anyways. It's a simple design. Yeah. You can't really...
It's one of those things that just, like, it looked perfect, even though it was old. Like, what's there to improve upon? It's the best Zoid.
Yeah, no, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix.
It's a glorious piece of 80s nose candy mech dinosaur. Like, it's wonderful. Look at this thing.
Just, oh, God. Like, I'm
It's
dead.
covered in tubes. Because back in the 80s, they thought the future was tubes.
Yeah, it's like covered in like heavy industrial, like mechanized greeble tubing. Like this thing just looks
rivets.
Like yeah, rivets. It's just this thing just looks gnarly as fuck.
This is just what they thought the future was going to be in the 80s. They had no idea it was going to be like streamlined, smooth surfaces and phones. How would they know?
Yeah, no, I agree. Now, moving on to this. So we did.
Oh yes,
we did get to see. So we did get to see prototypes of the Liger Zero Falcon.
Yes, this is part of the RMZ line, which is a line of 1/100 scale posable model kits. So they're smaller than usual Zoids, but they're posable. Tomy makes them, and this was like announced almost a year ago.
Yeah, just about.
Yes, for those who haven't seen it, there was a promo video called Zoids Battle Films, which showcased the Liger Zero Falcon and the Blade Liger Panzer with alternate universe versions of Van Flyheight and Bit Cloud, and it even brought back their voice actors. And it's friggin' amazing. Like, a lot of people didn't even realize, like, is this a new anime? I'm like, no, it's legit just a promo video. They just made this to showcase 2 model kits they want to sell.
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy. Now, the other thing,
it looks amazing.
Now, the other thing, though, is that people are wondering whether or not this is actually going to give us, like, a Jet Falcon. Because if you...
I don't know if it can unfuse, but it is an actual fuser, because there's 2 variants of Liger Zero Falcon. There's the fuser version and the CAS version, the mass production version. This is not the mass production version. It's not a CAS. It is a fuser. It's got the whole Jet Falcon, but I don't know if it can unfuse or not.
Hi, Chisana, thank you for the lurk. I mean, that's what they did. I mean, that's how they did their promo vids back then too. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. So, well, because like I was wondering about that because it looks like you can make a Jet Falcon, but it really...
I do see the block that looks like it.
Let me see here. Yeah, no, there's the 2 blocks.
So it looks like you probably can, but even if you can't, like it's implied that it's the fuser variant. It's 2 Zoids fused together. It's not the CAS version that Mercy Rabbit drew. It's the proper fuser one.
So I'm wondering if they're not showing that on purpose. I have a feeling you could probably make a Jet Falcon out of this.
To take a Dremel tool and a little mod and just make it work.
Or like just use some magnets.
Because Jet Falcon is not. Yeah, Jet Falcon is not like a really interesting like fuser partner. It's not like Fire Phoenix where you take the whole thing apart and like make it into a whole like set of armor. This is just taking a few parts off, putting it on the shoulders, and just the rest of it sits on the back. Like, it's not a super interesting in-depth fusion.
I honestly think
you could totally take this apart and make it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Jet Falcon is a little bit of a downgrade from Fire Phoenix. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, visually and like from a design standpoint, like yeah, the Jet Tiger Zero Falcon isn't nearly as interesting. On a power scaling and like the way its stats and equipment worked, Jet Falcon Fire or wow, Liger Zero Falcon is an upgrade. It's the most powerful variant of Liger Zero. It's up there with Energy Liger, but it's just not as visually interesting as. Although I gotta say, seeing it in Zoid's battle films, with like stunning animation and the way alternate universe Bit Cloud uses it, it really gives it some props. The way he uses the Magneser drills, the way he jumps around with it, it looks amazing.
Oh, sure. It's just Jet Falcon literally just looks like a bunch of parts cobbled together and into something that's vaguely bird-like.
Yeah, Zero Phoenix looked more visually pretty and more interesting. But yeah, it's really cool to see because Fusers was fun, but it wasn't the best animated. Seeing like real like budget thrown at a Liger Zero Falcon, you're like, oh no, this thing rules.
And yeah, someone did point out that like
Big Cloud apparently piloting it.
Well, and also someone did point out that the head for Jet Falcon here looks like the Zabat head. So I'm wondering if that's going to be like interchangeable.
Maybe.
Well, because like in the promo, like right here, it has a vastly different head than what's here on the prototype.
I should also note that that promo image was from over a year ago. They didn't update the promo image, and this prototype was just shown off. So this might have just been like, that's what they originally wanted, and this is what we're getting now.
True. But also, this is what we were talking about earlier about how the Realized Model Kit line just cannot stick to their own goddamn schedule.
They can't. It's so random.
Because they just...
But it's super popular. It's like the mainstream Zoids line now. It superseded the HMMs. The Realized Model Kits are flying off the shelves.
Well, yeah, because they're affordable.
They are. They're affordable, and they're even available here in the West. Like you'd be lucky to see like random HMM kits in like a comic book shop or something. But like random stores in the States have these things.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah, I hesitate to promote Hobby Lobby, but yeah, they are there too. There's a bunch of them there.
Oh wow, I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby next time. But yeah, so this is what I was talking about, is that they can't really stick to their own schedule because they announced these three Zoids, so the Lightning Sykes, the Storm Sorter, and the Liger Zero Falcon. Now, they just came out of the blue with the Murasame and the Biovolcano, just out of fucking nowhere. And
there was like little announcement. They were just like, Murasame Liger, it's out, it's here, like boom.
Yeah, and everyone
gave me like no warning you were making one.
I mean, like everyone, from what I can see is that the consensus is that everyone's excited, but they're also like, could you just please stick to your schedule? Like, please.
So many people though have been like losing it. They're like, they assume that they were probably, if they're gonna do any Genesis kits, they just do Murasame Liger. But then randomly, like, no, Biovolcano, you can have two.
Well, my biggest question.
Biovolcano's getting love.
Say what?
Biovolcano's finally getting love. It hasn't seen like much of anything in ages.
Oh, I know, I'd love it, but my biggest like question about this is how is it going to be executed? Because so for those who don't know, Biovolcano and all the other Biozoids, they came with like pre-built skeletons, and the armor that you would just slap on was rubber. So I don't know how well that's going to translate into a full-blown plastic kit.
I assume they're just gonna ignore the rubber armor thing and stick to plastic and just scale it down from the 172 version. And it'd probably be pretty fun.
Yeah,
like, it looks sweet.
Yeah, because I have.
I mean, that's the only image we have.
Well, because like I have the Biovolcano kit. It's a great kit. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Just give it some. Just give it a few little tweaks, like some modern articulation, and it's good to go.
Yeah. All right, and they announced all this for the RMZ line: Storm Sorter, Sykes, and Volcano.
Which I think. Let me see here real quick. If I go here. So if I go here, go to the Zoid's Twitter.
Yes.
Ah, here he is. There we go.
Yes, the Storm Sorter. Look at him.
He looks really good. Like he just looks like a translation of like the HMM kit.
Oh, his wings fold up all the way. It's so good.
Storm Sorter, from what I've seen, is that he's one of the easier Zoids to translate across all the different model kit lines.
He's yet to have a bad look, really. The old Tomy one looked great. The HMM one looks fantastic, and this RMZ one looks great. Like he's just never had a bad day.
No, he really hasn't. And then they showed off the Murasame, but the Irvine variant of the Sykes, which I don't know. I think this might be one of the ones that I'm like, this doesn't look that great.
I don't know. I mean, it looks closer to the anime than the HMM version did. It doesn't have nearly as much blocky detail. And if people are really a fan of Irvine, at least his appearance in Chaotic Century, they love the Sykes because it's got the Command Wolf brain in it, and it's very emotional. And they want to make everyone wants to remake the scene with the shedding armor.
Well, what I think it is that I think it's just the armor and how small this is makes it look like it's a lot smaller.
Yeah, it do be clunky big armor. For those who haven't seen this, where this one comes from, in the Zoids Chaotic Century anime, Irvine got himself a Lightning Sykes, but it was in the testing phase, so it had this limiter armor all installed on it. And once he got it under control, he pushed a button, and the armor flies off, and he rushes off into the distance with his new weird Cheetah Zoid. And it's a very emotional scene. It's very cool. The voice actor did a great job. Like, you know, it was a lot of fun. It's a very impactful scene.
And he's just like, I woke up in my new Bugatti.
Yeah. See, also it's rather funny. Like he continuously like claims he's not. He doesn't work for the Guardian Force. They can't just be him at his beck and call. And I'm like, dude, this Lightning Sykes isn't yours. It's Gylos Empire property. They just took your Command Wolf's brain, which you agreed to give up, and put it in it, and you got to be the pilot. You think this thing doesn't have tracking devices in it?
And he's just like, I don't fucking care.
I'm like, yeah, you might not care, but they know where you are at all times, and they're gonna call on you when they need you, and there's not much you can do about it.
I mean, that is true.
Like you've been roped in. You now a shiny new Zoid with your wolf's memories. You're roped into working for the Guardian Force now. There's no leaving.
Now, with the Murasame, I feel like this is a little bit more of like, this kind of reminds me a lot of the Zoid's Aggressive Murasame, for some weird reason.
Yeah, it does look very similar. I mean, it's the same scale, but it looks more detailed and definitely sturdier.
Yeah, because I actually gave you that Murasame.
You did, and he lives in the glass case with the other random Zoids figures that shouldn't be in the diorama because they're odd. But yeah, he hangs out in the glass case with the other thing.
But yeah, no, like this thing kind of gives me that vibe. And I'm wondering,
I guess for those who are really out of the, this is the protagonist Zoid from the 4th anime, Zoid's Genesis, and it's pretty cool. It's got a big katana on its back, and it has a really weird run cycle for some reason.
It does. For whatever reason, it doesn't run well like the other Ligers.
It kind of jumps all over the place.
Yeah, it's like it kind of runs how a cartoon would think how a cat would run. So it's like both forelegs out, hind legs back.
It runs like a frog.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's weird. Genesis
jumps everywhere.
It was one of the more awkward animations in Genesis. And then
I guess if you haven't seen it yet, in Zoid's world, we just got a new update. He's updated the run cycle for Murasame Liger. It runs like it does in the anime, even though the other Ligers don't.
He did that on purpose, didn't he?
He did. He programmed Murasame Liger to run like it does in the anime, even though all the other Ligers have proper run cycles. He's just like, nah, this one gets its weird one. Like, all right, fine.
I like how I like how that is like a sticking point with the Murasame.
Yeah, it's just got a funny run. Although, someone commented earlier, I'd be actually shocked if we didn't eventually get Hayate and Mugen Ligers.
Oh, we will.
Now that we have Murasame Liger in the RZ line.
Oh, we will. And knowing how this line is, we'll probably see an announcement for this in like a month or two.
Yeah, like, for those, out of loop, Hayate and Mugen Liger are essentially kind of similar to the Schneider, Jaeger, and Panzer gimmick from Liger Zero, except rather than swapping armor out, it's more like digivolving. It just kind of swaps between forms on the fly. No hover cargo needed.
And they don't explain it at all. It's just, oh, it's ancient sky people technology. It's like, okay, but how's that fucking work?
Yeah, Genesis is set in a post-apocalyptic environment. People aren't able to fabricate combat Zoids anymore. They're just digging up old ones, and apparently this particular Liger is weird. They're not quite sure how it was made, but they know it responds to will, and he just has different forms.
It's like Murasame armored energized. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
It's one of the greatest mysteries of Zoid's Genesis where they just don't explain shit.
Yeah, they're just like, he found it. We don't know who made it.
We don't know who made it. But
another mystery being like, what happened to the moon? Because Genesis is set on Z sometime after an apocalyptic event, and you look up at the sky and there's one moon. I'm like, bro, you started with 3. You lost 1 at some point, so most Zoids animes only have 2. But now they're down to 1? How did you lose a whole nother moon?
Yes. It works because of emotional protagonist needs this moment. Yeah, that's the one thing is that Ryujin, I hate Ryuji so much because he's just such a fucking whiny crybaby.
I mean, he's like 13.
Yeah, but Van wasn't like that either when he was like the same age.
Yeah, but Van was a gremlin.
I mean,
there were 2 different things. Like Ryuji was a responsible kid who realized that he needed to do his part in his community, and it was probably going to be his lot in life to just grow up in his village and help where he could. Where Van was like, nah, I'm a gremlin. I'm going to make a hover skateboard, go out in the desert, constantly risk my life, and do kickflips on this sick thing. Like, dude was a gremlin.
It's like, hey guys, you want to see me do a flip?
He was just doing Tony Hawk Pro Skater in the desert the whole time. He was a goblin child.
Also, what do you think about this? So this is the Adamus.
So for those out of yes.
So I was gonna say, so this is the Adamus Machina Blade Liger.
Yes, it's the second Zoid in the Adamus Machina line. These are 172-ish die-cast action figures.
Hmm. They're
not model kit.
Right. The first one that they did was the Berserk Fuhrer, and then they also did the Jagged and the Sturm Tyrann for its CAS
yes, they made
armor.
The CAS for it.
And I'm wondering if
this was also announced like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering with so it kind of got me wondering, since I'm wondering if the Fuhrer was the answer to the Soul Shigoken Liger Zero.
Most likely, I think that the team that was doing the Bandai Chogokin Liger Zero, they wanted to keep doing more Zoids. So the Adamus Machina line is just a continuation of that. Just action figures of Zoids with die-cast parts and this like aggressive-looking designs.
Yeah, now like this one, I do kind of like this a little bit more than the Fuhrer, which is funny because the Fuhrer is like my favorite Zoid of all time.
This one definitely has the fandom split. Some people love the design, and some people are like, "Why does it look like compact and like it's funny looking?" I'm on the camp that I love this thing. I want one.
Oh, same here. The only thing I don't really like is the tail. The tail looks a little too organic.
So, for those who aren't super into the Adamus Machina line, not only were they interesting action figures with die-cast parts, the gimmick of the Berserk Fury was that it could swap between its traditional combat Zoid form that you see in the animes, the battle story, but you could also take parts off and you could reform it into its wild Zoid form before it was made into a combat Zoid. You could have the wild Berserk Fury and then the combat Zoid version. So that might be why this tail looks that way. This might have the same gimmick. You can swap it to the wild Zoid used to make Blade Liger.
Wait, was Blade Liger even based off of a wild Zoid?
Most likely the same wild Zoid that was used to make Shield Liger. We don't have any like solid we've never actually seen, aside from a Game Boy sprite, what the wild Zoid used to make Shield and Blade Ligers even looked like. We don't know. We never had a real illustration. But yeah, all combat Zoids are using a wild Zoid as a basis of some kind.
Also,
this might be the first time we've ever seen a real nice-looking version of it.
Also, to answer your question there, Ulfbert, no, I can't zoom in on the cockpit. There's no other picture that's zoomed in on the face.
There are some different pictures of this thing, though.
Let me see. But yeah, no, it's fine. But no,
yeah, it's fascinating. Like, this was announced like 2 years ago. It's like been a long time.
Yeah, and honestly, I can see them pumping out a good few repaints of this thing because we have the red one. I feel like the red one's going to be a given.
Yeah, we have the Leon Red version, the White Mirage, the Night Fight, the Black Impact. There's a bunch of Blade Laggers that are just recolors with no new parts added.
Right, and I feel like since they're going to do the blue Blade Liger, it's a given that they might do the red Blade Liger.
I am actually kind of curious, though, if this comes with a pilot figure, if it's going to be the generic one, or if it's going to be a figure of Arthur Boardman or maybe Van Flyheight.
More than likely Van Flyheight.
Probably, but I would be so excited if it was randomly Arthur. It'd be so good.
Let's see here. I looked at a. Let's see here. I had to look at a piece of media some time ago that had an interesting cockpit. I tried getting more details about, but I never got an answer. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, this one I'm not sure if there is a close-up of the cockpit.
Check out the Iron Bible. I know there's a couple of cockpit sketches in there from both, I think, New Century, and I think there's a couple from Genesis. I honestly kind of prefer the Genesis motorcycle style cockpit, but honestly, they're all pretty cool.
I'm more traditional, and I like the standard Zoid.
You like the Lazy Boy recliner?
I do, yeah. I'm a bit of
a lot of people like the lean back.
You know, if I'm gonna beat your ass in a giant robot dinosaur, I might as well just get the recliner out.
I'm the opposite. I like the lean forward. Like I want to be like up front. I want to be close to the action, and I want to be intimate and just want to start swinging paws. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like even in combat Zoids, where you have an actual cockpit installed as opposed to like attack Zoids or wild Zoids, like you won't live through it anyway. You get tussled around on these things, you're dead either way. Yeah. It's all, you know. It's one of those sci-fi, like, don't think about it too much. Like, yes, this would kill you immediately, but that's no fun.
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, wait, there we go. So, I wonder when this is going to be... So, it says it's coming in summer... Now, is that open up for pre-orders, or will it be released actually in the summer of 2026?
I'm assuming that it means coming, like, it's, like, not pre-orders, but, like, coming this summer. But, I mean, to be fair, it means summer in Japan, which usually starts in like July and goes toward like October.
Hi, Sen. How you doing? Yeah, we're talking about Zoids.
The Darling in the Frank style cockpit. Yes, the Darling in the Frank style cockpit. Now there's a setup.
Yeah, just grab hold of your ass to pilot your mech.
Hey, there you go. Actually, we could have it both our ways. I could be in the front, you could be behind.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, also, I love the translucent blade.
I do too. I'm wondering if they'll give us like translucent and just like normal colored blades, or
maybe somebody in my comment section actually said, "Is this the first time the laser blades are going to be actually lasers?" I'm like, they were never really supposed to be actually just lasers. But it's kind of a neat idea, actually. What if they're just lightsabers? I'm down.
No, I'm down for that too. Hang on, let me give Sin a shout out as well.
Oh yeah, Rand was saying maybe it'll be Arthur and we get an exclusive Bang version that has Zeke. Oh, I'd love if the basic version just had Arthur.
They might do that, but also these are very expensive, so I don't know.
They are very expensive. The Adamus Machina line is pricey, but I'm also kind of like, I want it, but on the other hand, I just got the Good Smile Blade Liger action figure. Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know if they will do special variants, just because these are very, very expensive.
say that, but they did do the Sturm and the Jagged Fury, so.
True. Also, these aren't Zoids, but I wanted to go over this as well. So this here is the Blue Moon variant of Gal Hunter from the SMP line.
Whoa.
So if you don't know what this is, so this is basically a model kit line exclusively for like Sentai Max. And this is the special variant of what we know as the Predazord from Wild Force.
Dude, is that just a Sawfish's face he's using as a weapon?
Yeah, so this is a...
That's awesome.
So this is Gal Hunter. It is comprised of Gal Wolf, Gal Hammerhead, and Gal Alligator.
Oh. Okay, so it's a gator. I thought it was a sawfish.
No, there is a sawfish. There is a sawfish, actually, funny enough.
Oh, I see. The gator jaws like form 4 or 5 different pieces. Okay, I see.
Yeah, the gator jaws form like the chest. This is actually like my favorite mech in all of Gal Ranger. Now this is called the Blue Moon variant because so Gal Silver, his whole theme is wolf and like, you know, the moon. Kind of is get it once in a blue moon. Yeah, get it.
I like the shark. I mean, I feel like I could put that in my ocean section, and like, I feel like it'd be a good while before somebody was like just hanging out in the Zoid room and they're like, wait a minute, when was there a purple hammerhead Zoid?
Now, funny enough is that, so Gal Hammerhead is a retool and a repaint of Gal Thresher. I think it's Gal Thresher, or is it just Gal Shark?
Thresher Shark into
Say what?
They turned a Thresher Shark into a hammerhead?
Yeah.
How'd they do that?
Easy.
I guess they just added a weird head.
They just retooled the head and they gave it a different. I think they gave it a different tail. They did this also with, I think it's like Gal Sosh, like Sawfish, where they just gave it a different head to look like a sawfish.
Neat.
Yeah, no, like these are really cool. They've done others. They've done stuff for Time Ranger, aka Time Force. They just did the V-Rex, also known as the Q-Rex. They also did, they had a really rough start because they did Zoo Ranger, aka Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Season 1. And it was, the kits were okay, but they could use some ironing out.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But they really started to hit their stride with the Gal Ranger kits, because they basically have the entire roster. So this is the entirety of their Gal Ranger roster.
Oh, yes. Oh, my. I need to see this. Oh, look at you. You're also... What is going on with that red and yellow McDonald's
that's
lion in the back?
That's a lion. Yeah, that's Gal Lion.
He is so very wide. I love him.
Yes.
You are so round.
Yeah, so that is Gal Lion. And then... I think in the States, I think that was just called...
forms the head and like chest armor or something, because he's hilariously wide.
Yeah, no, he does. So now what's kind of funny is that this one right here, the legs are formed from a rhino and an armadillo.
Okay, why not?
So what's kind of cool is that in the show, they actually use the armadillo as like a soccer ball.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Like, it's a ball. Yeah.
And then we have, I believe that one is Gal God. This one over here.
He's got bull horns in his crotch.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
So this one is...
Statement.
I don't know what the bull is. I want to say that's an aurochs. But we have, like, it's comprised of, like, a saw shark or a sawfish. I want to say it's an aurochs, a condor... for the chest, a tiger, I want to say. I think it's a tiger. And then we got
like a tiger, yeah.
And then we got the black variant of the main Megazord from Gal Ranger here, and then the actual one. It's a really cool.
I got string cheese.
It's really cool. There you go. There, you can kind of see a little bit more of it.
I'm in love with the wide lion.
Yeah, no, these were
He's so beautiful.
So the Gal Ranger line actually turned out to be oh, it's a leopard. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, it is a leopard. Okay. Yeah, so the Gal Ranger line turned out to be really, really popular, obviously because they basically made the entire roster. I think it's the only one, I think, outside of Zoo Ranger that they actually... No, I think the... Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Zoo Ranger and Die Ranger. I think they made Die Ranger kids. I can't remember. But I think they're the only Sentai team that they made the entire mechs for. And the special variants. But also, these are, on the aftermarket, these are also like a bitch and a half to buy.
Yeah.
Like, it is extremely expensive to buy these on the aftermarket. Once these are like, they're kind of like they're kind of like how HMM Zoids are. They're like a one and done deal.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you got to get them close to release date, or otherwise you're paying the scalpers.
Yeah, and these sell out like hotcakes. Like, these are very, 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 very popular.
Look at the little elephant, little guy.
Oh yeah, no, so the elephant here turns into a shield and a fucking lance.
I love him. He's so itty bitty.
Oh yeah, no, I love this. I'm waiting till we get like, say, like Abba Ranger, aka Dino Thunder. Because God, I would kill for an Abba Reno. All right, so moving on from that, we have this. So now we're getting on to the Transformer section.
Oh yeah. I saw this. Oh, this looks cool.
So this is Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. More specifically, this is the classics. I think it's the classics variant. So there was a toy of this guy.
His, smokestack gun.
Say what?
I love his smokestack double-barreled gun. That's so cool.
Yeah, so this is the classics variant. So this is based off of a toy that came out in like 2006, 2005-ish, give or take. And this is the Shattered Glass variant. So this is Evil Optimus Prime.
Another one.
Yeah,
we don't have enough of those yet.
Yeah, so so Shattered Glass is I believe it's a comic line where basically it's just a parallel universe where the Decepticons are good and the Autobots are evil. It's entirely based off of Star Trek's Mirror Mirror. That's literally all it is. And what's kind of funny, and I posted this in my Discord, is this little feature that they gave to this variant of Optimus Prime, these little box cutter blades.
Oh, he's gonna kill some Titans.
Oh no! So what's funny is that this right here is a direct reference to Akane from SSS Gridman.
Oh, good.
So Akane, if you don't know who she is, so Akane is kind of like the main antagonist of Gridman. And so what's interesting about her is that she's a kaiju fanatic. Like she's got glass cabinets full of kaiju toys, and she sculpts kaiju. Now, what's interesting about Akane and well, all the characters from SSS Gridman is that they're all based on Transformers. All of them. So Akane is based off of Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. Like, I'm not even joking.
That's weird.
No, it's kind of cool because the creator of the anime is a ginormous fan of Transformers.
Oh. I love her eyes.
Yeah, no, her eyes are really, really cool. Now her friend, I forgot what her friend's name is, but she is based off of Shattered Glass Megatron.
Ooh.
Let me see here. So SSS Gridman. It's kind of like a spin-off of a Japanese tokusatsu series by the name of Gridman. Basically, it's Ultraman, but it's, for the internet age, back, when the internet was like a fresh new idea. It's kind of like Digimon in a way. It's like Digimon, but for Ultraman, which is funny because it's made by Subaraya Productions, who made Ultraman.
Huh.
So here we go. Okay, so just to kind of give you a little bit of perspective. So all of these characters here, for the most part, are based around Transformers.
Neat.
So we got the main character here. He is based off of, I want to say, Shatterglass Cliffjumper.
Okay.
He is based off of Shatterglass Smokescreen, which is based off of Armada Wheeljack. She's based off of Shatterglass Megatron. Of course, we got Akane over here, who's based off of Optimus Prime. Now, there's also...
Girl refuses to wear pants for her.
Say what?
Girl refuses to wear pants. Good for her.
Well, the funny thing is, like, it's boobs versus thighs. She's got thighs for days. She's got the booba.
And pants.
And pants, yes. Now, what's interesting, though, is that there's even the movie Dinobots from Age of Extinction thrown in here as well.
Oh.
So, these people right here, they are based off of the Age of Extinction Dinobots. Let's see if I can find a good picture of them. Because there is a femboy in here.
Yay.
He's like a lolly femboy.
Interesting. Oh, I might have to give this a watch. This looks...
It's good.
Yeah, she has crazy thighs.
Yeah, she does.
My goodness.
I'm sorry, her name is Rika. Yeah, so big guy over here, he's based off of Age of Extinction Grimlock. In fact, actually,
boy.
Dinobots. Here we go. Because, yeah, right here. Yeah, so he's based off of Slag, and you can actually tell which Dinobots they're related to or based off of by these little lapels. So he's got like Slag's little frill right there. He's got Grimlock's faceplate right there, and a little bit of his bone, like jaw blade, whatever.
This dude looks like he's gonna capture Light Yagami, and I'm here for it.
Kinda, yeah. The femboy here is based off. So the femboy here is based off of Scorn.
Oh,
Scorn is a Spinosaurus.
Sure.
And this one, I really love this. So he's based off of Swoop. And I really love what they did here for his uniform because it's really creative. So they based his little, I don't know what you would call these, like his little lapels or whatever, based off of the two Pteranodon halves on Age of Extinction's Swoop's chest.
Cool.
I love that. I love that little feature. But yeah, no, I just love that little feature that they included in this model kit.
Yeah. Little box cutter.
Like, they didn't have to go that hard, but it is nice that there's, like, a little nod to Akane. Now, we're going to get into the Transformer stuff, and this is... You thought Zoids did some major bombs. Transformers dropped a whole bunch of bombs.
I'm not surprised.
So, this is Overgear Optimus Prime. So this is part of the new Transformers Takara line called Overgear. So what this is that they're kind of like very stylized, very detailed figures. They did one of Hound and they did one of Blackout. And now here we have Optimus Prime. Blackout is from the movies.
Oh, he turned into like a military truck with a big old anti-air turret on it.
Yeah.
And a giant axe, because Optimus needs a giant axe, of course.
Well, yeah, Optimus is always associated with an axe.
Yeah, he just has an axe. You know, it kind of ruins the whole robots in disguise bit when you just have a gigantic freaking axe strapped to the side of your truck. That draws attention. These are
more militarized, and yeah, no, I agree with Ranma. I like it. The only thing I would say is that I wish that this had like red instead of orange. That's my only gripe.
See that.
But yeah, no, this is
I kind of prefer I like the double-barreled gun on the other one more than this like single-barreled rifle he's got going on.
Well, yeah, because that's based off the classics line. This is just something that's entirely different. I kind of like the double-barreled as well. Now, this one is kind of an interesting one. So this is Destron Rhinox. This is part of their Masterpiece line.
Well, look at him.
So,
Got a sword.
So this particular version of Rhinox was from one episode of Beast Wars where they wanted to, I forgot, if I remember correctly, they wanted to turn Optimus Primal evil, but they ended up turning Rhinox evil. And the Predacons bit off way more than they could chew because evil Rhinox was an absolute bastard.
Did he have a sword?
No, this is like entirely a toy thing right here, but
Okay.
the toy, like the mutant mask here, which by the way, that is something that was on the original toys, was that mutant mask.
Oh.
Because the whole gimmick was that they were gonna have like a mutant head that would open up and expose their robot head. Only like a very few from Beast Wars kept that gimmick. Waspinator, I think it's like Waspinator, Scorponok, and Tarantulas kept their mutant heads as their default heads. But yeah, no, evil Rhinox turned out to be an absolute bastard. And he was so evil, the fact that the Predacons were like, we don't want this. We are not catching this smoke.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. It reminded me of that time in Invader Zim when Zim made Gur smart to be more evil and useful, and then he realized that smart Gur is way better at being a villain than Zim is.
Yeah.
He tried to kill him.
Like smart
Like,
Rhinox
bad
was,
idea.
or no, evil Rhinox was more evil than I would say probably Megatron was, or at least not evil, just more of like he was more cunning. Yeah, that episode gave us a precursor to Beast Machines. Yeah. Now this one is also something I really want to get, but I'm probably so this here is Nemesis. So this is a repaint of the Titan class Star Convoy, also known as Power Master Optimus Prime. This is done up in the Nemesis Prime colors. Now, what's really cool about this, and I think we'll get to here in a little bit, is that so this right here comes with a little tiny, you can't really see it here, but it comes with a little tiny shockwave. Now, the shockwave is based off of his Transformers Energon incarnation. So that is really, really interesting. And then we'll get to this big guy right here. We'll get to this big guy here in a little bit because I'm really excited for this. So
I bet.
So the funny thing, you mentioned the Adamas Machina line. Well, here's another one of the Adamas Machina line.
Right, yeah. I guess I should have mentioned that the Machina line isn't just Zoids. It is other things, but
yeah, it's mostly just the Takara products.
Yeah. Oh, that looks so cool.
So this here is Star Saber. Yeah, it is called Shock Blast because back in the day they couldn't get the trademark for Shockwave. Yeah, so
high tech.
Yeah, so this right here is Star Saber, and he looks absolutely insane.
Yeah. If it wasn't so expensive, I want this thing's parts, but I'm not gonna pay that kind of money for parts.
Well, the other thing now,
but look at it.
Now, the Adamas Machina line also did something that was really, really fucking ballsy. Especially for one of their very first outings with Transformers. They did a combiner.
Yeah? Before you get to that, though, I have to ask, the Star Saber, is that like the name of this guy, or is it just referencing the big sword? Which
no.
The Star Saber?
No. So Star Saber, that's the name of that's his name. His name is Star Saber. He was the Autobot leader in Transformers: The Headmasters.
Oh,
it's
a big sword, also called Star Saber, or was that a reference to him?
No. So. I don't know what the sword is called, but I know just the robot himself is called Star Saber. Now later on down the
big sword.
Now later on down the line, Yes, there are now. Yes, later on down the line in like say Transformers Armada, there is a weapon called the Star Saber.
Yeah.
So you'll.
That's what I thought this was referencing. Because
So the weapon Star Saber is a reference to him. You'll find out.
That makes sense.
So you'll find out in Transformers that they like to reuse names as much as possible. Let's see here. I haven't gotten to Gundam or Transformers model kits yet, except for the random Gundam parts in my Zoid slots. Wasn't the Star Saber the sword made by the Minicons? Yes. So in Transformers Armada, there is a MacGuffin weapon called the Star Saber, and that is a direct reference to Star Saber, the character, which is this guy, who also has an adoptive human child as a son.
Oh, that's
yeah,
one does.
No, he actually does. Now, this makes me wonder, since we're getting Star Saber, I wonder if we're going to get his companion, Victory Leo. Because then they can combine to make, I believe it's called Victory Saber.
Interesting.
Now, for
maybe.
The Adamas Machina line, they also did something that was absolutely fucking crazy. For one of their very first outings in the Transformers line, is that they did Predaking. Now,
really?
Predaking, if you don't know who this fucker is, Predaking is a combiner of what are known as the Predacons, not the Beast Wars Predacons. The Beast Wars Predacons are named after these guys. So, again, you'll find out very quickly that in Transformers, they like to reuse a lot of names.
Can I see that?
It's mostly to keep the trademark. That is all that it is. It's mostly just so that way they can keep the trademark. So, this is one of their first outings. So, this is Predaking from the Adamas Machina line.
Oh, wow. Look at him.
This big son of a bitch actually can transform into his different Predacon components and Predaking himself. And his components can turn into their own individual bot modes.
I love the big rifle.
Yeah, no, like...
Oh, his legs. Big meaty legs.
Yeah. So this is comprised of Dive Bomb the Eagle, Razor Claw the Lion. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher these.
I like how ever since Transformers Prime came out, like more and more Transformers get slutty Optimus Prime waist.
Okay, good. I was wondering if it's Amazon Japan. Okay, I thought this was gonna dox me. Okay, yeah. So. This is, so we have Razor Claw, who's the leader. He's a lion. Dive Bomb's the eagle. Then we have, oh god, Rampage is the tiger.
Okay, and it looks like they all have, like, several of them have bits of the big rifle.
They do, yeah. Then we have, I want to say Tantrum is the bull. I want to say he's the bull. I forgot what the rhino's name was.
Because I remember most Transformers looking like the yellow guy in the middle. But like ever since Transformers Prime came out, every single one of them just getting more and more grabbable waist.
You know, the funny thing is like that's actually not where it started from. It started from Transformers Animated.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen Transformers Animated.
I think the Prime one was just the most egregious one because friggin' Optimus Prime had Kronk proportions, just crazy wide chest and itty bitty one hand grabbable waist. I'm like, bro, what are your proportions?
Oh, hang on, hold on. You haven't seen Transformers Animated Optimus Prime?
Oh, show me.
Let me see here. I was gonna say I need to get you into Transformers.
You do. I mean, they're basically the weird, you know. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Look at him.
This came out before Prime. And the thing is, like...
What is that? Dance, bro.
Transformers Animated turned out to be... Now, when this show first started, this show was very divisive.
Yeah.
Well, because we just got off of the Unicron trilogy, so things like Armada, Energon, and Cybertron. And then now we've gone to what is basically Transformers version of Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And we have the voice of... We also have the voice of SpongeBob and Patrick Star in this show. Also, oh god, what's his name? The android from Aliens.
Oh. Right. I don't remember the name, but yeah, the android.
So, but the thing is, like, this actually turned out to be, like, one of the best Transformer shows of all time. It actually... Oh, yeah, no, like, this show is actually really, really fucking good. It has one of my favorite interpretations of Grimlock.
Love me a Grimlock.
See here. And they kind of take the whole... No, from Aliens.
Oh.
Bishop, that's his name, Bishop. But yeah, so this is Grimlock.
The underbite on this boy.
Yeah, so Grimlock and the other Dinobots in Transformers Animated, they actually started off as Earth animatronics that gained sentience through the Allspark. And they all live on a island outside... they all live on an island in the middle of Lake Erie. So we have...
just has a Oh.
Let me see here. So, Dinobots. Here we go. So, we don't have the full roster of Dinobots, but we do have Grimlock, Swoop, and then Snarl. Now, the funny thing is that this is actually the first time in Transformers we actually get to see Slag go through a name change, which is the Triceratops.
Oh, yeah?
So, throughout the entirety of Transformers, this guy was known as Slag. It wasn't until I think the turn of the 20th century they decided to change his name to anything but Slag. Because
why? Because it's a British insult?
Yeah, because in Britain...
No one cares about the British.
Say what?
No one cares about the Brits.
Yeah, so that's literally the reason why, is because in England, a slag is a slang for a prostitute. Or a promiscuous woman. So they... But
outside of that, it's just welding garbage.
Yeah, so what slag is that it's just molten scrap metal. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's that stuff that constantly annoys me on the construction site because welders are very unclean around here. They just throw their welding slag out all over everything.
Yeah. So for a while, slag, I still call him slag. But
slag's a fun name.
Oh, it's a cool name. It fits the Dinobot motif. So for a long time, Slag had a little bit of a naming crisis because he was called like Snarl. He was called nowadays he's called Slug, which Slug I like because Slug is also a type of fucking bullet.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, so if you don't know what a slug is a type of shot. It's a shotgun. It's a shotgun round that is designed to cause severe damage. But for me, I still call him Slag.
Instead of a whole bunch of BBs in a shell, it's just a hunk of metal.
Yeah, it's basically like the bullet equivalent of a fist.
Yeah.
So now what's funny is that in Transformers Animated they make fun of this. Yeah, so there's an episode where the main character, her name is Sari, goes to the Dinobot Island, and she was confused why one of the Constructicons named him Snarl. And he goes, well, I wanted to name him Slag, but he looks like he took offended to that.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. That's cute, I'm not gonna lie. I can't fault them on that. But yeah, so...
Yeah.
But what's funny is that, not all, but Grimlock's the only one that can talk. And, well, at least in Transformers... Yeah, none of the Dinobots and Transformers animated talk, except for Grimlock. Now, the thing is that in Transformers animated, because they are made of primitive Earth animatronics, Grimlock talks in a caveman dialect. So he goes like, me Grimlock hate cars and trucks.
I mean, to be honest, that's how I always picture Grimlock talking in just about every universe.
Well, it's funny because Megatron convinced the Dinobots to turn against the Autobots because literally he was like, cars and trucks run on fossil fuels. They run on the blood of your brethren. And the Dinobots were like, all right, that's good enough for us.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so Grimlock is just terrorizing Chicago, going like, cars and trucks, bad. They have a very primitive mindset, and I love the animated Dinobots. Funny enough is that, it's weird because Grimlock, for the most part, he's actually very smart. Like, Grimlock, like, in other media, Grimlock is terrifying. Because Grimlock...
Why are we posing for the hottest album of 2026 here?
Well, the thing is, like, with Grimlock is a horrifying combination of strength and intelligence. He is as strong as he is smart. And a lot of times he's actually a military tactician. It's just...
I love Grim. He's funny. Like, I never get to see him a whole lot because I'm not super big into transfer. But I'm always happy to see, like, Grimlock popping up in random places. He's fun.
Grimlock is a really fun character. He's also very arrogant and prideful, and he hates Optimus Prime.
I mean...
Because
I can see reasons why you would.
Well, because Grimlock, he goes by the whole of might makes right, the strong lead, the weak follow. So he sees Optimus Prime as weak because he's not, chop your head off and ask questions later. He likes to do the whole...
I guess he wasn't too familiar with the Michael Bay version, where instead of he was like, we should strive together to make all sentient creatures friends, and instead was like, give me your face now.
Well, I don't know. He might get along.
Calm down, Optimus.
But
that version's like a little more psychotic.
But yeah, no. So Grimlock is actually a really, really interesting character. He's actually like one of my favorite Transformers of all time. Now, this right here made me lose my ever-loving fucking shit when I saw this actually get debuted.
What?
So this is Beast.
Are you?
So this is Beast Wars the Second Galvatron. Something fans have wanted
Galvatron?
Yeah, so this is something that people wanted for decades. Is a modern figure of Galvatron from Beast Wars the Second.
I clearly must have missed. I didn't know there was a Beast Wars the Second, and I'm flabbergasted that Galvatron is involved somehow.
So Beast Wars the Second came during a time where Beast Wars wasn't doing good in Japan. So to fill in the gaps and just to kind of stall for time, they made 2 animes to kind of like pad out the waiting between Beast Wars season 2 and 3. So Beast Wars the Second follows a whole different group of Maximals led by Lio Convoy as they land on a planet called Gaia, which turns out to be planet Earth. It's just...
I just realized that's where the name Convoy came from with the friggin' Shield Liger Prime.
Yeah, no. So Convoy was actually Optimus Prime's name. That has always been his name up until the 2007 movie. It was after the 2007 movie they just synergized it with Optimus Prime. But for a long time, Optimus Prime's Japanese name was Convoy.
Yeah, because he was the truck.
Right.
That made
so
sense.
Every other leader, almost every other leader was named something Convoy. Primal was Beast Convoy. Lio Convoy is Lio Convoy. My favorite Optimus Prime, which is Big Convoy, is the Maximal leader in Beast Wars, Neo. So, so Galvatron here is a pink space pirate who leads his...
He's pink?
Yeah, he's pink. Hang on, let me show you. So Beast Wars,
I thought he was going to be purple like the Galvatron I know.
Second Galvatron. Yeah, he's like a pinkish of some variety. Or he's... Well, his toy is lilac. His toy is like a lilac color. And in the anime, it's like a pinkish lilac. But in some images, it's just like hot bubblegum pink.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Wow, that is...
Yeah.
He's so angry.
Oh, yeah, he talks with that permanent, like grimace on his face. That is actually how he talks. He talks through his teeth. Now,
I mean, not that like regular Beast Wars Megatron, he doesn't have much to say on the matter with the yes and everything I say has to be weird Tim Curry-esque for some reason.
Oh, but here's the thing: is that so he has two modes. He has a fucking dragon mode,
Of course.
and he also has what fans lovingly called the Dick Tank mode.
The what?
The Dick Tank mode.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's... I don't know if that's TOS appropriate. What on earth?
Yep, fans lovingly call this
Wow.
the Dick Tank.
Oh, wow. It's...
Yeah, this looks like something you would see on Love It. What is it called? Love Ends? Love Essence?
It's wonderful. Is it a drill? Is it spin?
Yeah, it's a drill.
Or is it just a cannon?
No, it spins. It is a drill.
It spins.
It is supposed to be an homage to G1. It is actually supposed to be a homage to G1 Galvatron in this mode, but something got lost in translation.
Yeah, clearly.
They also had to now, to be fair, they also had to cram in a dragon in this mode as well, because the back of the tank is the dragon's tail.
I see that. That just makes it even better.
And then the shoulder pads are... And then also he has the mighty shoulder pads of the gods.
Yeah, of course, because everybody knows that wide shoulders make you look awesome.
Yeah, and the dragon mode also has this too. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm dead serious. The dragon mode also has these mighty shoulder pads.
The dragon is knife fighting that guy.
Yeah.
You're a dragon and you pull that. That's hilarious. Like, I can just picture that. My ultimate form, the mighty dragon. What are you going to do to me, mighty dragon? I'm going to pull out this knife and shank you.
Yeah, no, that's actually what happens.
Like the dragon part's a little...
Yeah, no, that's actually what happens, is that in Beast Wars Neo, he actually goes into a sword fight in dragon mode against Magmatron. Yeah, no, this actually happens.
So bizarre. It feels like when Bilbo goes to see Smaug, and he's just like, do you think I'm impressive now? He's like, don't burn me to death. And then he pulls out a switchblade for some reason.
Yeah, and it looks really fucking dinky in his hand. Yeah, no, it's like going up to Smaug, and Smaug just pulls out a fucking pocket knife.
It's a drill that will pierce the heavens. It'll pierce something.
Yeah. And then we're gonna get a modern version of that.
I'm so excited. This is fantastic. I want to see it in full color. I need more of this.
Oh, I do too. And when I saw this, I literally bust a nut.
The absolute size of this man. He's gigantic.
Oh yeah, no, he's probably gonna be a Titan class. Oh, he also has a suspicious hole in his crotch.
Why he got the urethra? What?
He's got a cloaca.
What's going on here?
He's got the cloaca.
Cloaca?
Man's got a cloaca going on.
What the hell? I was about to say he could sell me anything with those shoulders, but as soon as you pointed that out, now I can't even see the shoulders.
Now, what if I told you that in Beast Wars Neo, there's a Transformer with testicles?
I wouldn't be that surprised at this point.
Let me just introduce you to a transformer by the name of Heinrad.
Heinrad?
Yeah, Heinrad.
Heinrad. Okay.
He's a Tanuki.
Oh, that explains the balls. Okay.
He also has a rifle made out of 2 sake bottles.
Okay, that's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, like I said, I have to introduce you to Transformers. Me and you are gonna have to sit down and watch Transformers.
We absolutely. Oh my goodness, that is the most horrifying thing.
Yeah, no,
you look like.
It is a Tanuki.
He looks like he eats. Looks like he eats people in roadkill. What a dead-eyed stare this thing has.
Yeah, no. He has testicles.
He sure does. I mean, he's a Tanuki, so
it is
kind of their
thing. It is 100% intentional.
Heinrad.
Yes.
What a name.
You know what's even funnier about this toy?
Out of stock name.
You know what's even funnier about this?
Is that a watch?
Yes. That is a actual working built-in alarm clock.
Why?
I'm not
For
joking.
what purpose?
I'm not joking.
Why?
That is a thing. That is a thing that he has it's an actual working clock.
He's vermin, he's an alcoholic, and he's also a clock. Why not?
Also, let me introduce you to this. Let me introduce you to Karada, a Cobra
I was gonna
cowboy.
ask about what that is.
Yeah, he's a Cobra cowboy.
Oh, he does. He has a little hat.
Yes, it's Karada.
Oh, he has the tiniest, skinniest legs that are clearly struggling to hold up his body.
Yeah, like I said, this is Karada. He is
He's wonderful.
Yeah,
this man has those croc proportions. No legs, gigantic chest.
He also has a cowboy hat.
He has a cute little hat.
And it all looks like a poncho.
It kind of does look like an old-timey like Clint Eastwood poncho.
Cause get it, he's like a western guy.
So fun fact, apparently during the filming of the Clint Eastwood, there's like a trilogy of movies he was in where he wore a poncho and they were all supposed to be like the same world. He never washed the poncho. Apparently it reeked to high heaven and the people that were filming it hated it, but he wanted it to be authentic, so he never washed it. It just stayed dirty and got progressively stinkier.
That's gross.
Yeah, I guess Clint was big into method acting for some reason.
Clearly. And I don't like that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. That stinky cloak.
Now this right here, this is kind of goofy.
Oh, look at him.
So this is Missing Link Ratchet. And also Missing Link Ironhide.
Oh.
So these are basically the original G1 toys, but with modern articulation.
He's just look at him. He's a crappy little economy van.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that you can actually have it to where he doesn't have a head, because the original toy did not have a head. Like that little black box right there with the creepy ass window. That right there. See the little black box in his chest? That's the original face of the toy.
Oh, he just had a face on in the windshield. Okay,
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that was Hasbro's like, okay, and it was like apparently like just a sticker.
So, fun fact about crappy little economy cars. Every year out here, we have a desert off-road race. And there used to be a class that was just for old Volkswagen Bugs. You could soup them up, you could do whatever you wanted to them, but they had to be a Volkswagen Bug. And I'm pretty sure the reason you rarely see old school Baja Bugs anymore is because we've broken nearly all of them out here.
That is actually kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
They don't usually finish because the track is insanely rough. They used to be everywhere. Now they're like almost extinct. I'm pretty sure it's exclusively because we kept off-roading them into extinction.
That's actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no. So these are actually really popular though. These are like really popular.
It's cute.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's called the Missing Link line. They did one with RC, which was like the first ever like female transformer, and it's a thing.
Yeah.
Childbirthing hips and all.
Yeah.
But I was kind of wondering how they would handle Ironhide and Ratchet. Now,
It's wonderful. Guys, got random chrome parts.
Yeah, he's got a chrome dick.
Yeah, I mean, because that's
And you can
random
and
toys
you
in
can
the 80s.
and the
They
thing
were
is like
chrome
you
for no
and the
reason.
thing is like he comes with missiles, and you can shove the missiles. And it looks like you can shove the missiles in his dick. So he
I mean,
literally
yeah,
can.
nobody expects a dick launcher.
So you can literally fire his dick.
Eat
like-
that gluten. See, his dick flew off.
It's like, and the funny thing is that Ratchet's a medic. It's like, no, Megatron, here, let me show you how the medics do it. Pelvic thrust of doom.
Look, I'm gonna say, if I was fighting with some guy, even in robots, I would never expect them to randomly fire a dick missile at me. It would be a complete surprise attack every time.
If that happened to me, I'm just like, I'm going home. I'm gonna lay down and think about my life.
It'd be like an Emperor's New Groove moment. Like, hey, I've just been fired a dick missile at. Can I go home? Yeah, you're excused.
Does anyone else want to go home?
Now we're good.
So, now this one, I fucking
Look at him.
So this here is Beast Wars the Second Gigastorm. So this is Galvatron's brother.
Was that a little Megatron piloting that thing?
That is a little Megatron. So
a little Megatron.
So Gigastorm is a retool and a repaint of Trypticon. And so this is the I was wondering when they would actually get around to doing this guy, because this is a very easy thing to do for Hasbro / Takara.
Yeah.
I really want to get this guy, but I'm also like, I already have a Trypticon, so I don't know. But I also really want to get it because I really love Beast Wars the Second. It's a goofy little slapstick comedy. Say what?
I feel like I should get some of these like random, like I feel like if I could get like some of these random dinosaur ones, just like to make like skits with Red, just be like bewildered looking up at this thing, trying to figure out what kind of Zoid this thing even is.
Do it.
Like, what on earth is this thing?
But like, God, do I love this? Yeah. So basically, this is the upgraded form of Megastorm, not Megatron, but Megastorm, which is Galvatron's younger brother. Who throughout the because they had to. So Beast Wars the Second was for just about all of the toys, they were reused characters that weren't in the Beast Wars cartoon. So they were also like, and then all of the Predacons, which are known as Destrons, they were all like reissued / repainted toys of like G1, G2, Euro G2, Euro G1 figures. So all of the Predacons were like machines, all the Maximals were animals. Then, midway through the series, they threw a monkey wrench into it. So now the Predacons have like cyborg animals.
Cool.
It has one of the most badass names I've ever heard for a Transformer. They have one called Hellscream.
Hellscream. Oh, that's awesome.
He turns into a cyborg shark.
Oh, that's metal.
I love it. And then Megastorm got upgraded into Gigastorm. And this is going to cost a lot of money. I can already tell you.
I love his teeny little wrecked arms.
Yeah.
Grab.
Yeah, it's Trypticon's based off of Godzilla, which is funny because this toy actually has a mode that's a nod to Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's like one of the tertiary modes. You just kind of flip him on his back, rearrange the legs. It's a weird little mode, but it's a weird little homage to Kamada-kun, aka Shin Godzilla's second form.
Oh yeah, the one with the gills that was like vomiting blood all over the street.
Yeah. So you can theoretically recreate that with this.
Cool.
But also you can see...
I love Kamada-kun, but like it's one of those things like, oh look at you, you're a cute little lizard, and then it like vomits blood all over the streets and covers everything. Oh, like, oh god, not on the carpet.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god. It's like, my god.
You're cute, but you're so gross.
Right, there we go.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, so speaking of like Dinobots and stuff like that, so these are just Takara like releases of like upcoming figures. So we have Thundercracker from Transformers 1.
All right.
So we have then we have Granix from the original 86 movie. He finally got a toy, and his alt mode may not look much, and that's basically because he never transformed in the movie, and they said, well, he's a Transformer, he has to transform into something. So
a fun fact about the old school 80s movie, I mean, I'm not that old, but back in the day, the Radio Shack, when I was a kid, had that on tape, and apparently I was really loved that movie, and so we would go to rent it like every week, and apparently at some point the lady behind the counter was like, just take the tape. Like, you're the only one who ever rents it, and you're here every just take it. Like, oh,
that's
yeah!
funny.
He was so happy.
That is fucking funny. I love that. And then we have...
yeah, we used to rent things for you younger kids. We used to rent videos.
Yeah, we used to go to things like Blockbuster.
Yeah, oh wow.
Yeah, so...
This one's got a hammer.
Yeah, so this is Age of Extinction Titan class Grimlock. And this one's
great
kind of...
hammer of justice.
This one's kind of a divisive figure.
I can see why. It's kind of neat. I like the dinosaur mode with his big goofy head. The human modes are... I like the hammer, but he's really bottom heavy.
Well, the problem with this Grimlock is that they're asking for like nearly $200. And the T-Rex mode the T-Rex mode is very gappy. It's very, very gappy.
I like his big head.
You also can't really close his mouth all the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't close his mouth.
Oh, I guess you couldn't, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. The transformation is way too simple for what it is. Again, especially since this is nearly $200.
Yeah, I would expect like a bit of like fun with that.
So, yeah, it's a divisive figure. I might get it, but also, I don't know, man. It's a bit of a sell.
Yeah, I love the hammer though. It's pretty great.
Yeah, no, he's the only Grimlock that uses a mace.
Yeah, like why would you like? The sword is interesting, but I feel like Grimlock would just have a big bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, I mean, like in the game, Rise of the Darkspark, they reskinned Fall of Cybertron, which is a really, really good Transformers game, and and Grimlock's little execution animation is hilarious because in Fall of Cybertron he uses a giant sword. So he's impaling people with a big giant sword, like he's stabbing the shit out of them. In Rise of Darkspark, he's impaling people with his fucking mace. It just looks like he's just violently and awkwardly just shoving them on the tip of his mace.
I feel like it's probably happened just because of how long Transformers has been running, but I could easily see Grimlock just pissing off Megatron because of how uncivilized he is. Like they'll be in the middle of a fight, and Grimlock will just pick up a big rock and start throwing them at Megatron like a jackass. What are you doing? We're in a fight. Grimlock fight with rock.
Honestly,
No!
I can kind of see that. I'm not gonna lie, I could actually see him kind of do that.
Uncivilized friggin' things throwing rocks at me. Prime never threw rocks at me.
It's like it's like Prime never did this. Me not Prime, motherfucker. And also, speaking of dinosaurs, the last thing on our list is this.
Ooh.
So people are calling this the Takara version of Rex Kaiser, which is from a South Korean show. And yeah,
that is quite the sword.
It is. So this is part of the Transformers Wild King line. So this is Rex Blade. And it's not bad. I mean, the T-Rex mode's a little awkward.
Yeah. Rex mode's kind of weird.
It's just a guy kind of hunched over and scrunched up.
Yeah, I'm not really sold on the Rex mode, but
so
the other mode's kind of
yeah, oh yeah, no, the other mode's kind of cool. So what I'm talking about with how people are saying this is like the Takara answer to Mini Force's Rex Kaiser. So this is Rex Kaiser.
Oh.
And then that is Rex Blade. No, they're not wrong. Especially since how the transformation goes.
I like his person mode, like the wheels on the shoulders. Those are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no, like that's very like typical Transformer. But
yeah, I like that. That looks pretty neat.
Yeah, no, it's not.
He's got a lot of ankle rotation. Got a lot of ankle. I like that.
And so the whole gimmick is that he's supposed to combine with these little mini robots.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if there's any. Yeah, here we go. So you can combine him with like other robots from this line. So you have like a little giraffe here. You have a bull.
These are some fantastic colors.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Those are teeth?
Yeah, I mean, like these are all repaints.
Those ain't teeth.
I mean, to be fair, those were so the Saber-tooth tiger was originally part of like the Ice Clan, from what I remember. So
those are tusks.
They kind of are, yeah. Especially
since those are on the outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say, especially since you can kind of see the fangs literally right there.
Those are the teeth. Those blue things. Those are weird tusks.
Now, this one is kind of a lot of people are really kind of like excited to see. So this is Hydra. So Hydra is a pre-established, he's a legacy character. So he is a repaint of Beast Wars Pterosaur. But here he is done up as a Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh.
Which also, fun fact, there's only one Quetzalcoatlus Zoid. Yeah, did you know that?
No, let's see.
It's the little wing peck that goes on Ray's Tiger.
Well, that thing's a Quetzal, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a generic Pterosaur.
No, it's labeled as a Quetzalcoatlus.
Oh, weird.
There's a lot of weird things about Zoids.
Like,
did you know that there's technically only 2 species of like ankylosaurids?
Yeah, well, wait. I feel like I just started a third one. But yeah, there's Ankyrox and Gunbluster.
Well, there's also Boldguard, which is a Nodosaur.
That's the one.
Well, Nodosaurs aren't ankylosaurs.
Yeah.
They're related to ankylosaurids. They're in the same group.
Yeah, but yeah, there's just the 2 is Ankyrox and Gunbluster.
Yeah. Just like how
Although,
there's
to be fair, looking at it, most people wouldn't think that Gunbluster was an Ankylosaur unless someone told you, and they're like,
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it's also kind of weird because there's only like 2 species of ceratopsians in Zoids.
Yeah. There's. Well, there's. Ow.
Well, because
There's a Mad Thunder. There's
well, I'm
Power
not
Triceratops.
well, I'm not talking about like the actual like Zoids themselves. I'm talking about like the actual like species. So there's only 2 ceratopsians. There's only the Styracosaurs and then there's Triceratops. Which weirdly enough, they represent the 2 families of ceratopsians. Like you have the Centrosaurs and the Chasmosaurids. The more you know.
I'm still like kind of confused how to classify Thunderhorn because I just did a whole video on Redhorns, which is a Styracosaur, but the Thunderhorn is a variant that adds 2 more horns.
It's a Triceratops.
So like it's a Styracosaurus, but they modified it. It'd be like if you took a Styracosaurus and you glued 2 bull horns on the front of it. It would be like, did you make a trike, or did you just glue horns on a thing?
I would consider it a trike. Oh, also, Mega Tropros is a Protoceratops.
Oh, right.
Wait, hang on, let me see.
The little blue guy.
Wait, is it? Is it?
Yeah, it might be.
I thought that was a Triceratops.
I don't have one of those. The 124 guys are rare. Not a lot of people have them.
So that makes 3 ceratopsians. Hang on, let me double check that real quick. I'm pretty sure
One of these days, I have half of
Mega Tropros is a Triceratops.
I guess we'll find out.
Let me see.
I think I have like half of a Death Fiend, but like I don't have any proper like complete 124 Zoids.
Yeah, let me see real quick. Also, welcome in
list.
always. Welcome in. Let me see here. Now I'm curious too. Yeah. Let me double check. Let me Tropros. Zoids. Let me double check that.
All right, and then to add further confusion, we had
No,
Triceratopes.
no, it's a Triceratops.
Wild Triceratops.
It's a Triceratops.
On the opposite end of Thunderhorn, we had Triceratogos, which is a wild Triceratops. But then in the next anime, they modified that wild Triceratops and made it into a Styracosaur. And I'm like, this is weird. Why did you do that?
Yeah, no, yeah. It says here. It literally says here on the box. Triceratops. It's just a. It's just a. It's just a retro style Triceratops.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So Hydra here, he is based off of. So this is based off of Hydra. So Hydra is a character that's been around for a while. But it's always welcome to see this guy pop up. Now I wonder.
Looks like he's having a great time.
He does.
Ooh, nice post.
And then we got an Ankylosaur.
Oh.
I really like that head sculpt.
Oh. It's hilarious, the dichotomy between the Ankylosaur head and
the robot head. And then you can kind of combine the two, or you can combine these guys together.
Yeah, and make a bigger guy.
Yeah, no, like this is actually kind of cool. I don't know if I'll pick it up though, but like it looks kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that is basically everything. Now let me ask you this, Phobos. Which one? Actually, wait, hang on real quick. Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll wrap it up.
I'll do the same. I'll be right back.
I was gonna. All right. Yeah. Let me put the be right back on. We'll be right back, everybody.
Sorry.
Ah. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I'll just pretend you can. Honestly, yeah. The 124 scale Zoids and the attack Zoids actually do make up like the majority of Zoid's forces in the battle story. The big Zoids are more rare, but they get all the focus in the stories. All right, here we go. Let me. Yay! Well, this is my stream now. I'm going to hide various objects in this room.
All right.
Oh. I wasn't doing anything nefarious.
Oh, really?
No, I probably was.
Okay, so let me see here. All right, so let me ask you this. So, what exactly are you looking forward to out of all of this?
Honestly, the Adamus Blade Liger and the Monster Hunter Zoids. Those are what I'm going to be going after.
Not the HMM Zoids, or?
I'm going to actually skip the HMM Shield Liger just because I have like 5 of them. I don't think I need another one. Oh, right, and the Metamorphose Fiona. That one, I need to get that one.
No, that's fair. I don't know. For me, I'm kind of I'm kind of curious about the HMM Shield Liger.
Mm-hmm.
So I will probably pick that one up.
I mean, it looks really nice. If I didn't have like a dozen HMM Shield Ligers plus like 4 motorized ones, the 301, like 3D, like I have Shield Ligers everywhere.
Well, to be fair, at least in the Japanese side, the Shield Liger is like their mascot.
It really is. It's like their flagship Zoids. They use it in almost everything. But I just have so many of them. I can't. I don't think I can justify another HMM Shield Liger.
No, that's totally fair. I think I'm gonna skip the Salamander.
Yeah.
Just because it's way too big and it's way too expensive.
That reminds me, I still never shipped out my HMM Salamander.
No?
No, I should probably check my warehouse because I haven't gotten an email saying that they're gonna get rid of it or anything. I probably should check that.
Yeah, I mean, like with how HLJ is, I think what they'll probably do is that they're gonna start charging you.
Yeah, so I feel like it's been a while, but they haven't given me an email or anything, or so. And I should probably check that. But yeah, I do have I did pre-order the regular HMM Salamander. I could just paint it up like the F2, like if I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I would do. I wouldn't say like it's worth, paying like over $100 just for that model kit again.
Yeah. Plus, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I already have like 4, maybe 5 salamanders before the HMM one. So I don't think I need another one. They take up a lot. I mean, even for me that hangs them up in the air, they take up a lot of space.
They do. Like,
actually, fun trick for people who have too many model kits like I do. Take the ones that can fly and put them on fishing line. It saves a bunch of ground space if they're not on the ground.
I think that's what I'll do once I actually get like a house, not like an apartment, but like a house, because I don't think that's gonna fly.
No, in an apartment, they're usually frown upon that. I mean, you can maybe get away with like thumbtacks or like the Hercules hook or like the things you could easily fix with just a little bit of latex, like caulking or something. But they frown upon like nails and screws in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that.
No, like that's it gives me more like an initiative to actually like, get a house.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, with this economy, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, plus you have to find one big enough.
Well, I mean, like it shouldn't be that hard, but No, just in this day and age, like owning a house is like not impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely overpaid for mine, but I also don't have a gigantic several-ton hindquarters like you do.
That is true.
I can fit in more compact areas.
No, that's very true. But for me,
What is it, peanut butter? My cats are so needy.
But for me, I think the Zoids that I'm really looking forward to, I want to say it's probably the Shield Liger Mark II, just because I'm very curious to see how they will actually improve on that.
Oh, this is 2.0, not Mark II.
2.0, yeah, the 2.0.
Yeah, because the Mark II is actually a variant that has cannons on it.
Yeah, that's like the white and blue variant.
Yeah, the white and gold one with the obnoxious Mark II paint job, but yeah, big guns.
Going after the monster. I do want to get the Monster Hunter Zoid.
Yeah, I feel I'm obligated at this point to get all the collab Zoids. I think I'm only missing the Garo one and the Transformers one. I'm gonna get all of them.
The Transformers one, I don't know if it's worth it.
Unfortunately, I just want all the collaboration Zoids. I don't care what they are, but yeah, that one, I that one's the most expensive one so far. But I am gonna get it at some point. But I'm just, I funneled like a ton of my resources into the debut, but like once it's done, I have like more like spending money. I just funneled a ton of cash into the new computer, the model, the like stuff I'm gonna need. But once all that's paid, it's paid for now, so I can slowly start rebuilding funds and putting them to this other things.
Oh, and also here's something that's interesting. So, on Big Bad Toy Store, they have the the Advanced Z Jaeger. Not only do they have the Jaeger, but they also have like the regular default Jaeger armor. The original unit color. And, and the Zero armor.
Yes, the Zero armor. I don't think I'll need the Zero armor. I'm actually on the fence if I want to get the Jaeger, Schneider, and Panzer sets for the AZ line at all, since I have them in the regular motorized and the HMM versions. And, I don't know if I can justify more freaking Liger Zeros.
That is true. Now, if they just sold like a naked Liger Zero from the Advanced Z line, I'd probably get it, because I just want to get a Liger Zero for my Fire Phoenix.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, just the naked Zero.
You think they would?
You'd think, because I mean, I was about to say, I guess other lines haven't done that either, though. I guess the only one that has is the Bandai, because they sold a naked Zero, but that was about it. Usually it has clothes.
Yeah. So I'm just like, well, I guess I got to get the Jaeger. And then maybe the Zero armor.
Maybe. But I have... Liger Zero is one of the Zoids where I have, like, over a dozen of them. They're freaking everywhere. Like, I gotta, like, have some, like, reason to invest in another Liger Zero.
True.
And they did that with, like, the AZ... They did that with the Ray Greg version of Zero Phoenix. And I'm like, all right, it comes with a Ray Greg. It's Fire Phoenix is odd for the AZ line. Like, all right, I'll get that one. That's cool.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And for me to pony up the cash just for the equivalent of like a body, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I wanted to get the Fire Phoenix just because it's the Fire Phoenix. We never really gotten anything modern, like Fusors related, in a long time.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because like I'm looking at HobbyLinkJapan, and even on HobbyLink it's like $100.
Yeah, and I should get the regular AZ Liger Zero Phoenix. I only have the Ray Greg version, the blue one. I should get the red one just because I feel like they'd look nice displayed next to each other.
Yeah. Now, what Tech says, now, is that true about how the AZ Liger Zero is hard to find nowadays?
I don't know. I haven't gone looking for a regular basic AZ Liger Zero, but I suppose it might be, since I think that was like the second or third. Actually, yeah, I think it was the second AZ Zoid, and it's we're up to what's Ultra Source 17?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose it's been a while since they've just released just the basic Liger Zero. So yeah, I suppose it would be a little annoying to find right now.
Now I will say though, I am definitely going to be getting the AZ Ultrasaurus.
Yeah, it's the big girl.
I want him next to my other Ultrasaurus. I don't know.
I'm curious what else it does. It's gotta light up. Ultrasaurus is so big, there's no way it just walks.
Oh, it definitely has some light up features. I mean, they did that with the Death Saur.
They did, yeah. And Ultrasaurus has so much space in it. There's got to be a few lights in that thing.
The thing is, like, he's so damn big. I don't know where you're gonna put it. It's gonna have its own shelf.
Yeah, that's the problem with Ultrasaurus. Tell me, how many do I have? Let's see, I have 4, 5, 6, 7 Ultrasauruses. Technically 10 if you include the D styles. Then yeah, they unfortunately don't fly. Or actually, fortunately, don't fly, I suppose. Yeah, they just take up a ton of space on the ground.
Jesus. But thank you so much for joining in and yapping with me tonight, Phobos.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Hopefully next time I'll have my own model to bounce around next to yours.
Yeah, that would actually be fun. I can't wait for that. Do you know when you're gonna debut?
I unfortunately don't. We were originally aiming for my birthday, which is in a few days. But I got a message from my what do you call it? What's the term for model kit maker? My VTuber mama? Is that what you call it?
Yeah. So in the world of VTubing, the mama is the one that makes the model. The dad is the rigger.
Oh well, she's my mom and dad then.
Yeah.
She's
just
my
parent.
them parent.
so just parent.
Unfortunately, she messaged me the other day. She had overestimated her ability to get it done in the time frame we established. But she did say to make it up to me, she's going to give me an alternate outfit that we can swap between. So she hasn't given me a definitive date on when it will be done. But when it is done, we'll have more things to play with.
Also, happy birthday, always. Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's cool. May babies, unite. Also, actually, fun fact, yesterday was supposed to be my birthday. I was scheduled to be born on the 13th, but evidently I decided that wasn't happening. So I stayed in my mom for 5 whole days.
It's funny.
And then I nearly killed her.
It's funny because I was actually 3 weeks late.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, I took my time.
I thought I was inconsiderate with 5 days.
Oh yeah, no, I took my sweet fucking time.
Yeah, actually, apparently I kind of ruined it for her because there was I guess the finale of her favorite show was like the day before or the day of my birth, and none of her friends bothered to record it. So she never saw the finale, and I've offered to actually buy her the DVD set of that show for her birthday a few times. She's like, no, it's been years. I don't remember the plot. I'd have to watch the entire thing. I can't just watch the ending. I can't just finish it. I have to start from scratch. I'm like, all right, it's on the table, Mom. I felt bad. I didn't know.
It's funny because whenever I was in the process of being born, doctors were telling my mom to do your breathing. She literally grabs one of them saying like, if you tell me to do my breathing one more time, I'm gonna snap your fucking neck.
I have a pretty good one too. When I was finally born, or actually I wasn't born, I was removed like a tumor. I went into fetal distress, so they yoinked my mom off to a different surgery room and made a science experiment out of her to get me out, which I didn't realize was so horrifying until I looked into what C-sections are actually like. And I'm like, oh, Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't. They did things to you.
It's like, oh god, the horror.
But apparently, after I was delivered, sometime afterwards, when they put her all back together, my dad went looking for me, and he wandered past my mom's room, and I was not in there. And he wandered past the nursery. I was still not in there. He was like, "Hey, nurse, where's Phobos? Oh, he's with his mother." Nope. What you mean, nope? And then this other lady walks by carrying me. I don't think this is my kid.
That's funny. You know,
Like,
something I've just noticed about your
nothing.
name.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a C-Lab reference?
It is, yes. When I was in high school, I hung around with a lot of pothead and silly friends, and for some reason, they decided to dub me Sir Phobos, and it's not really the name I wanted, but I wanted something cool. But that's what stuck with me for years. So I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah, it's
Phobos,
like,
whatever.
You're
Has
Sir
nothing to do with my
Phobos.
content.
Yeah, you are Sir Phobos, beater of ass.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with any content I make at all, but that's how everybody knows me. So it's like, there's no sense in changing my name now. It's like, whatever.
It is funny though, you got to admit.
Yeah, it is. It's fine. Like, it's not the worst name. It could have been something good, insanely dumber.
Well, yeah. But that's where we're gonna end it here, boys and girls. Phobos, before you go, where can they find you?
Oh, you guys can find me on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm Sir Phobos or Sir Phobos BOA, pretty much everywhere. Just Google Sir Phobos Zoids. You'll find me everywhere. I post Zoids clips, reviews, lore, model kit pictures, everything. I just spam Zoids every day. I try to make Zoids content.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, with all the Zoids drop, my backlog is not gonna run out of Zoid kits anytime soon.
Yeah, the backlog wall ever grows.
Because you guys have basically added more to the backlog.
Look, yeah, I mean, it's one thing, but I never expected Zoids to have 6 active product lines going on at the same time.
I'm also
It's
looking
never
at
happened.
I'm also looking at my pre-order listings here for HobbyLink. Yeah, no, most of my model kits right now are Zoids. So I got the Armsy Redhorn coming out, the HMM Lightning Sykes coming out.
Oh, they need links. Let me get my link tree first.
And then then there's the Realized model kit line for the Urban Warfare Command Wolf, the Zabat, the Iron Kong Schwartz.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be running out of Zoid kits anytime soon.
Here we go. There's my link tree. Let me post it in chat.
On top of like all the other stuff that you guys got me off of my throne. Yeah, no, we're not gonna be running out of stuff to do for a hot while.
That reminds me, you and I both have ZA Death Stingers now, so we're gonna have to do a double build stream.
Yeah, ooh, maybe we could do that for your debut.
Oh wait, I can't post links in your chat. Well, never mind.
But I can.
Oh.
I swear to God, if Nightbot starts reeing at me for this, it's like I'm the fucking streamer. What do you don't get mad at me.
This is my house. I do what I want.
There we go. Yeah, no, it's like, bitch, this is my fucking house. You motherfucking son of a bitch. Nah, I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna raid my friend Bonk, who is doing who is streaming with her boyfriend. So we're gonna go say hi to her. I'm gonna go and get some sleep because I haven't slept well in a couple of days.
Yep, it is almost dinner time for me, and I need to go help my grandma. I think the TV is on the fritz again.
Yeah, no, if you got a balance, go on ahead. Like we're about to raid out, so.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me join, and I'll always happy to hang out with you.
Yeah, no, I always love hanging out with you.
All right. Well, bye-bye.
All right, see ya. Yeah, no, it was fun. No, it really was fun. All right, so we're all gonna go say hi to Bonk. I don't know if maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I'll see how I feel, but yeah. So we'll probably play some more Mouse PI tomorrow if I am gonna stream. If not, then there's Saturday. So until then, everyone, I'll catch you all later, and let's go say hi to Bonk. Sorry, my words are slurred.